Alrighty, chat. %37%. I mean, hey, we're low across the board today. Fuck, I forgot to do stream together. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, I'll work on that right quick. I also just noticed a strange fluid on my desk. I'm not sure where that came from. This is going well. Strange fluid is taken care of. And then wait. Recent. I'll invite those fuckers. All right. Anyways. Yo. How's it going, everybody? Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday afternoon or evening or morning or whatever time of day it is. Wherever you're in the world, I hope y'all are having a good one. Happy Father's Day. And I'm glad you're here. I got to spend some time with family today. And that was cool. I haven't seen my mom in like 8 months. Because she's been out of town. I need to shut a door. Hang on. No, it was real good. Catching up with everyone. I was actually awake at 11 a.m. this morning. And what's even more important than that is that I was awake at 11 a.m. this morning, rested. As in, like, I wasn't on like 3 hours of fucking sleep. It was great. I feel like if I get a couple more weeks in a row of decent sleep schedule, I might just kill someone. I mean, like, you know, I'm starting to feel so powerful, right? Anyways, chat, today we are playing some Cyberpunk Red, which is a tabletop game. We last week completed a mission. So the way that it works in this tabletop game is you get like 7 days of leisure time to heal your wounds, to go shopping, to perform side gigs and whatnot. So we're going to see how all that works. But before we do that, let's hop into the Discord and say hello to everyone.
Under Cody, the time has come. Execute Order 66.
All right, I'm back.
What's up, Yeti? How you doing?
By the way, I forgot during my intro that during my intro I realized I forgot to send stream together invites. So those invites have been sent.
Okay, cool. Cool. This is good.
But what if I don't want to put the stream together?
Then you're not going to have shared chat. Then you don't get to see my kitties in your chat.
Probably good.
And you don't get to see the cum percentage results.
Right.
You know.
You like pina colada.
And getting lost in the rain.
Cool. Should have shared our chats by now.
Missed your whole comment.
Yes. God, why couldn't that be my cum check? Fuck.
Get thicker cum.
Unfortunately, chat, that won't work anywhere but.
Well, what?
Here we go.
Okay. That's thick.
Danger showing up all the men today with their cum percentage. She has more cum than all the men today.
And it's my birthday.
It is her birthday.
It is true. Happy birthday. I know I said it in Discord.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
No, much appreciated.
You're turning 30, aren't you?
Went.
Yeah,
30
haven't
for
seen
the
you in years.
8th or 9th time now, I think.
It's the 9th.
Can't remember. Shut up. I
I'll
don't
remember
need help.
for you.
No, I don't appreciate that.
Dave, you don't answer that. You don't answer that question. That's one of those you leave that alone kind of things.
No, I'm here to help her as she gets older. Be her memory for
With
her.
my memory.
This isn't a memory issue,
Fuck
Dave.
Well, I don't know that.
You should. I mean, that's a universal. What are you drinking?
Rum and Pepsi.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
I could also make
It's good rum too.
in my
Kraken.
pina colada.
Yeah, I'm still on purple.
No.
I'm on everywhere but green now. This is what I'm drinking.
I don't know. I'm either just gonna
Bacardi.
drink beer tonight, or I'm gonna crack into this chicken cock.
I want to see you
That
suck down
picture
some
was so
chicken
good.
cock.
I mean,
I love the
at least they called it chicken cock
hexagonal.
and not rooster cock because
It's like a honeycomb.
redundant.
Yeah, no, the
Honeycomb
bottle is
pattern.
dope.
I
Yeah, the
honestly,
bottle is cool.
what caught my attention was the bottle, and then I noticed the name, and I was like, why is my hand reaching for this bottle? I have no control over my bodily
Because
functions.
You
It's
had
just,
to find
like-
out what chicken cock tasted like. Clearly.
Yeti says, "Give me a shot, bro," and then follows it up with poor timing on my comment.
No, you want some of my
Yeti
chicken cock.
likes
I get
chicken cock. I like it.
Um,
Yeah, he's like, don't fucking bring me into this mess. It's too funny.
I don't play Brawl as much as I used to. My hands aren't as good as they used to be, and playing at even at the level I played, I can't do anymore. Unfortunately.
I wish I could see. I mean, I could probably if I brought up. No, that I don't have enough monitors, babe. I don't have enough
Same.
monitors.
I mean, there are 2 other monitors that still work that you could hook up to your computer in the room you're in.
Okay, shut up. I don't
Oh.
think my desk would hold 2 more monitors. And that was not my point, you asshole.
Oh. Well, you are.
Because I was saying, I wish I could see all of your
Yeti said
chats.
skill issue.
Hey,
Oh, no, I have 4
You know-
monitors. I was having a hard time seeing all of my chats. You know what my solution was? I found an app that let me combine them in a dock
Right.
on Streamlabs.
for you, that doesn't help me wanting to be involved and insert myself in everything that you do. I realize.
Oh, yeah,
how
I
fucked up
remember-
that sounds.
I remember 100% Blade. I
Yeah,
actually
as far
have
as
some
I'm
other.
aware, there are tools to combine chats for a moderator. Like a
there?
moderator, you log into like
that
a
would make
service and
sense.
it'll.
Yeah,
I have heard
You'd have
that,
to make
but
me
I don't know
moderate.
what any of them are.
on
Yeah, I haven't
the other
seen any.
platforms. Yeah, we'll have to look at it.
I just wish. I understand why Chatterino doesn't support other platforms. It's because those other platforms use more modern chat
Yeah.
message types.
It's not an RSS feed.
Yeah, practically. So it's like every single time someone goes to Chatterino and is like, "Hey, can you add such and such platform?" and then they look and they go, "They don't use our technology."
Yeah.
That's we'd have to program an entirely new app. Like,
Yeah.
anyways, we got a dead body here.
Yeah. Might
Oh,
be
yeah.
Light panel here.
2 of them. Light panel here. Hey, there's a light panel over here.
We got a light panel over here. Light panel.
Yep.
Everyone,
panel.
this
Hey, we
is
got a
the
light panel over
birthday
here.
girl. Tell her she's
Uh.
beautiful and that she should sleep in less clothes.
Shut up.
It's healthy.
I don't see whatever they're seeing. Because I'm watching you on Twitch. They're not
Yeah,
in
if you look under my camera on Twitch, you'll still see
Okay,
what
do
they're
you know how
saying.
tiny that is?
Don't fucking
My
Don't.
eyes aren't that good.
throw pocket
I
sand
just
at
see
me. Here,
new
take some
fan-
goo.
Newest sub. I don't see your chat.
Well, yeah, because they fade away.
Oh. I have to be staring constantly to see them. Got it.
Uh-huh. The fuck? Who's trying to get the blue dragon to blow us? Stop it.
Do you guys see this guy right here too?
Yes.
Luan, did somebody just jizz in your face? What was that?
Why are you all coming all over each other?
I've been green gooing Luan since like before we started. And then he started throwing pocket sand at me, and now we're all getting
I haven't done
on.
it yet. See, that number's too high. We're gonna have to work on getting it lower later.
Gotta work on those numbers. Get those cum numbers down. All right.
Oh,
anyways.
God, you're like almost half of what I am. Jesus. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah,
should we
your
go
number's
over?
Too damn high too.
Should we go over what has transpired between last week and this week?
Yes, but I didn't write a cute thing because I was tired when we ended last week.
That's fair. We beat the mission. We killed all the bad guys. We got 10,000 eddies.
One of the bad guys, the one we didn't kill, was a young woman who is now a contact.
True. Right. That's right.
Mostly because if she is not a contact, she dies. But we also paid her for her time.
Did I write anything in my journal? Oh, and Sunshine, you have a trauma card we learned last week. And our informant's name is Pandora Hellman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and
Pandora, that's right.
And I have all of her.
The executive wanted to look in her box.
I have I have all the deets on Pandora if she ever, we can squeeze more out of her if we need to.
No, I'll squeeze more.
I
got her goddamn MySpace.
Get into Pandora's box. I said it as a joke, but now she's leaning into it, and guys, it's hot.
But I put a real important journal entry in your journal. You appreciate it.
I do.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somehow the word cock with at a minimum of 8 exclamation points has made its way into my journal.
Okay, well that's fun.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
All right, so what have y'all been up to the past week?
Sucking cock.
That's all her. That's
not.
It's
Sorry. Watching a man in a boat suck a robot's cock.
That is true. That has happened several times.
Yesterday.
I showed it at my daughter's graduation party yesterday to a table full of adults, and they all giggled like children.
Good Lord.
Adults and your 18-year-old daughter, who, is an adult.
Oh, shit. That's amazing.
But just
good detail that it is all adults. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show you getting sucked off by the wizard to children.
I replaced both of my eyeballs with techie eyeballs. And I can now see people's lips moving in a lot more clearer detail. What else did I do? I bought something else. Oh, I bought a sleep grenade because I have trouble sleeping.
I'm not quite sure that's how that works, but you know what?
Yeah, I bought nitrous oxide because I have trouble with my sense of humor. What?
I mean, if that's what you got to do, man. Okay. You do you.
No, my sense of humor is fine. I just like to hide it from sucking down the gas.
I bought cyanide because alcohol is not strong enough.
Well, that's when you just start drinking ethanol.
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
Chat, do not drink ethanol.
No.
No. Ethanol is the alcohol you can drink. Methanol is the alcohol you can't.
Methanol. Yeah. Methanol is the bad stuff.
Yeah. Methanol is the stuff that'll make you go blind, and then die.
Methanol is the reason why they allowed the sale of alcohol again in the US, because too many people were going blind.
Because they were trying to brew it themselves. And when you ferment alcohol and then distill it, you concentrate the methanol that forms during the process. The little bit that's in beer is fine because it's such a low percentage. But when you're looking at the moonshine they were making then, which we're talking in the neighborhood of 60% alcohol by volume or 120 proof.
Yeah.
That shit will just kill you.
Yep.
If you don't do it right. And really good brewmasters know how to do their distilling so that they can, get the ethanol out and leave the methanol behind.
Wait,
but everybody was trying to make shit then.
Didn't you just say that ethanol was the good shit and methanol was the bad shit?
Yeah.
Why would you burn away the ethanol and leave the methanol in then?
Because you need to evaporate the ethanol out and then stop evaporation before the point that it starts picking up the methanol.
Yeah.
Because of how distilling works.
Distillation is you're evaporating the stuff that you want to then re-drip into a container.
Yeah.
You're evaporating the ethanol into a condensation chamber that'll drip it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just being a dumbass. Let me drink some more.
Anyways, we did decide that we did do some hustles, some side gigs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. What did I do? I can't roll a one. Wait, I can roll a 1d6.
Yeah.
I got sidetracked and didn't hack anything this week, but I still have the opportunity to make some money. Let me see. I need to do this. Nope. How is that possible? How is it possible I got a -8 on my interface?
Because it subtracted your D10 for some reason.
Okay, so that's a 10 and not a... Yeah, it's doing your interface backwards. Just hover over.
I don't know
why.
That's
a 10, not a -8.
Okay, so I rolled a 10. So even though I got sidetracked and didn't do anything, I still made 300 eddies.
All right, I will roll my D6. I don't have the chart. What's a 4 for the fixer? I think I'm 2 below you.
Media hustle, lawman hustle, fixer. Deal went south. You're keeping your head down till it blows over, and now roll an ability check.
So I made nothing this week.
No. You can still get something. Do a roll ability check.
Which for me would be haggle.
Ow.
Because it adds my cool and my
Am I just rolling the wrong thing for a roll ability check?
Will? No.
Yeah, you rolled interface. Yeah, roll your roll ability. What would fixers be?
Fixers would be my roll ability is haggle.
No, not fixer. What's it called? Netrunner.
Oh,
it is interface.
It is interface.
Oh,
I clicked the wrong place for it though.
Oh, okay.
I still got a -5.
Okay, that's actually a 15. You rolled a 10.
Yeah, it just subtracted.
It's subtracting for some reason,
Why is it
and I don't know why. It's an error in the software. It's a bug.
All right,
so you'll just have to pay attention and look at your interface checks.
Why it's ridiculous that you rolled a 35. The hustle, like how much money you get, is only in 3 stages, and it goes up to 10.
Oh well, I have plus 17 to my haggle, so I'm really good at my job. I kind of focused on making myself just the best at my job I possibly could be.
See, the template for Netrunner gave me an interface rank of 4.
Oh yeah, I didn't use a template. I'm
just confused as to why the templates
built my
are so
character based on background. Well, you've never
underpowered.
done it before. Template is great.
It just feels so underpowered. Anyways, you got 300 eddies.
Okay. Hey, you're gonna appreciate that 35 haggle once I hit operator 4.
Oh, I don't have a problem with your haggle. I have a
5.
problem with why my rolls are so fucked. Oh well.
Well, and if you want, I can sit down with you and help you rework your character to be a little more focused if that's what you want.
I still want to respec because I don't think I want to be a net runner with how complicated net running is.
Yeah, no, net running is a pain in the ass. Like, I'm not even willing to do it, but I'm not willing to play a wizard because I have to prepare spells every day. I'm lazy. That's why I play sorcerers and not wizards.
Well, I like wizards. I like the idea of wizards, and I have found fun with the complication of wizards. With net running, you have 3 different dimensions you have to picture in your head as you're doing tabletop.
Yeah,
and I struggle picturing
space,
one.
net space. Yeah. No, that's mega fair. And honestly, I think you'd be just as happy being a tech.
I think I would be too, yeah. Either that or a medic.
Or a medic. Medic could be fun.
Med
but
tech,
medic is just a tech, but for people.
Who wants to go next? Luan, Danger?
Yeah. And Sequence. What did Sequence do for his hustle? Let me pull that back up. Rocker boy, rocker boy. Hustle played a small gig for 200 eddies.
Okay. Ooh, I went to that show. It was a good show.
And Sequence skipped a few nights of sleeping to get surgery to get cybernetic arms with blades inside of them.
Oh, I suppose I should say I got a neuroport installed.
Okay.
Which replaced my existing biomonitor. And in addition to that, also gave me a holophone to go with my radio. I swapped out the Chiron in my glasses because it comes with a built-in Chiron-like feature. Neuralink, Personal Link, 2 shard slots, and Virtue built in. Which we also discovered our executive has had.
Cool. Danger, you want to do a...
And I got a holo projector installed in my palm, so I can help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope, people.
There's an exec. Danger, if you roll a 1d6.
Remind me what the command is.
/R space
1d6.
1d6.
All right. You got some dirt on a rival and used it to score a bonus.
I have jive dirt.
So now you roll a on your character sheet under roll ability skills. What would that be for exec?
It is. Give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you. Because I can look at them and tell you. I just don't remember all their names. It is charismatic impact, I believe.
Executives.
Oh no, would that be a media? Credibility is exec. Oh no. Credibility is media. Charismatic impact is exec. I think. Let me look at it.
Impact is rocker boy. Teamwork is exec.
I don't see teamwork on here.
I don't have teamwork. I have Hagel, credibility, medical tech, surgery, and interface, and charismatic impact.
Do you have points in any of those?
I I somehow like I don't have any rank or miscellaneous on any, but I have in the total column 7 on surgery tech or surgery, medical tech, and Hagel.
Right. That's because your cool is high.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I see. Okay, yeah, teamwork is okay. It says it on the left under rollability ranks. Teamwork is the exec. But where would teamwork? On the clicking list.
Would it be like any of the social skills ones?
No, because it's not a skill anybody can train. It's a skill only you can train. It's just missing, which would make it homebrew, and it is a D10 plus cool plus what? Is it cool plus empathy? Fen?
Oh, no.
Danger.
I'll have to look that up.
Danger, what is your teamwork rank all the way on the left? There's a big list, and one of those should be teamwork.
It should be 4.
2.
I have 2.
Do you have anything in any other skill?
I don't have anything else in anything.
Okay, then you should have 4 in that, because you get 4 ranks at your skill.
Okay. So I am now 4.
Okay, that's still. Yeah, so she gets corporate housing. Interesting. Starting at rank 3, teamwork gives the exec a team member. Team members are rolled from a special chart of their. Okay, well, that's very complicated.
Basically, you get a hireling who will follow you around and do what you say within reason for fear of losing their job.
Okay. But how do I roll for, like, I don't know what.
We'll worry about that in a minute. Fen might just give you. Fen will probably handle that, since it's a character he's running anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. They're on vacation.
An executive giving their underling a vacation in Cyberpunk?
No.
That's unheard of.
They clearly didn't fucking ask me. I wanted to let them go on my birthday. Are you kidding?
They must be an intern.
Must be.
I mean, I guess to determine how much Danger got paid.
You want to just use the amount already on the table, which would be 300.
Well, it's 300 for the base, 500 for the middle, and 800 for the top end. Could just roll a 1d10, but that's up to Fen.
And because it's 1d10 plus your rollability score plus your 2 different stats, basically.
I don't know how any of this works.
I mean, it's up to Fen. Should she just roll a 1d10?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll it.
7. Which puts her...
With the minimum bonus of +4 from her rank, that's more than 10.
Then she gets 800.
You made more money than any of us because you're a corporate schmoozer.
Fucking
To be fair, Dave, both you and I fucked off.
Saved your life, asshole.
That's super fair. You saved whose life?
Mine.
Oh, I thought she was saying she saved my life. I'm like, I didn't take any damage.
No, I made sure nobody shot Sequence in the fucking face because he decided to kick in the door last week.
Yeah, no, Sequence is a fucking psychopath, and I love it.
Yeah, he is.
I'm a rocker boy. It's my job to be the bold and arrogant one of the group.
You know, and that
It's my job to make sure we're equipped and get paid.
I guess that handles all the hustling or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Every day I'm hustling.
Exactly.
Bang, 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 bang.
Y'all get a call from the fixer that y'all saved.
Laszlo?
Yeah, Laszlo. Said that he lined up a gig. Read it off. Biotechnica is looking for a team to stand guard over one of their reference forests in Northern California, which I'm assuming that we're like Night City's in Southern California, roughly, right?
Yeah. Night City is in,
All right.
I think it's between where LA and San Francisco were.
Yeah. Yeah. They're looking for a team to stand guard over one of their reference forests in Southern California, right outside of Night City. It's a small site. Been a recent string of thefts and gang attacks on this site. Next site will be site RFO03. The corporation isn't looking to hire people that will do more damage than good, which that kind of rolls out. What's his face? I want people who will be sensitive to the ecosystem and reference forest and leave a minimal footprint. All technical provide access to automated turrets around the site. And I'll be meeting a Professor Jerry McKinnell. Okay. I'm assuming y'all accept, right?
What exactly does he want us to do?
Stand guard?
Basically kill some dumbass motherfuckers that's been attacking a Biotechnica site.
Okay. What's the payday?
$8,000 per person.
8,000 eddies per person?
1,000.
1,000 eddies per person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard 8,000 and I'm like, we're in. Hey guys, so we got a job. Pays 2,000 eddies per person.
Yeah. That's...
Hey, I'm a fixer. I gotta take a cut, right?
Yeah.
No, that sounds
All right.
reasonable.
I secured a ride for y'all. Where y'all staying?
I don't think we all, except for the executive shill, lives in shipping crates.
All right.
I live in your shipping crate. I decided, Luan.
Yeah, I can't afford a shipping crate.
You can live in my shipping crate. Because I'm staying in Luan's. I'm not using it.
I mean, the exec didn't let y'all stay with her. What's wrong? Y'all smell like shit or something?
No, she's probably got a Conapt, which is incredibly small.
Yeah. All right. Well, car picks y'all up, and
oh my god. Okay. How's this sound? Together we will pay for 4 shipping crates, right?
You're back.
And we'll turn them into like a little fucking like housing development of shipping crates in the warehouse district. What do you
Kind of
guys
like a
think?
little base of operation type
Yeah.
deal.
Because what does a
Okay.
shipping crate cost a month? Like 100 eddies?
I'm pretty sure you can fucking buy them up front. So, because even people nowadays convert them into small houses, fucking
Underground
whatever.
houses, they use them for like framework for underground houses because they'll hold up to the pressure of all the earth on them because they're meant to stack heavy loads on top of each other.
You said load. All right. Time to mature.
What the fuck? Okay, let me look at my money because I need to adjust it anyway with my purchases. I'm
The
down
first month's rent
$900.
and kibble are free, but you owe 1,100 eddies on the first of next month, or you're getting evicted on the second. That's for all of us except for the exec.
For a cargo container, it's $1,100 each.
Yeah.
I would like to make. Fuck. If we were getting 5 of them, I could make a roll to get the 6th for free.
Well, if you bought them outright,
I love for the exec.
And just had to pay lot rent.
The exec
Well,
says you don't
okay.
have to pay rent because you're better than other people.
Correct. Objectively correct. Okay, so I have 2,000 credits. And change. No, I have 1,100 credits and change. I haven't removed that yet. What would it cost me to just buy one outright?
A cargo container?
Yeah.
15,000.
Oh, okay.
no.
Well, that's unachievable at the moment.
Yeah, cargo container is $1,000 per month. Our eating lifestyle is $100 per month. I said dollars, sorry.
I'll be right back real quick.
Okay.
I guess technically Danger's apartment would be her Conapt is akin to like the equivalent of about 5,000 eddies a month, but she doesn't have to pay it.
Why would I pay for it?
Well,
It's
some of us
Beyonce.
don't have real jobs that give us apartments. Although, bear in mind, if you ever
None
get
of you know how to
fired,
negotiate.
if you
a
ever get
contract.
fired, you lose your apartment.
Oh, honey. I
Yeah,
made it
Oh.
as high up in this company as I did for a reason.
What that mouth?
You
do?
don't think I wrote that into my contract that I don't lose my apartment?
To
Even
be
if they were to fire me?
completely transparent, the tiers of living quality here is it goes
I
from
don't care.
living on the street in a vehicle, cube hotel for 500, cargo container for 1,000, studio apartment for 1,500, 2-bedroom apartment for 2,500, and then it's just be an exec at rank 4.
Hey, Luan, do you want to rent a 2-bedroom apartment together?
Yeah, we can.
I feel bad for excluding Zach. However, I feel the Netrunner isn't going to go party like me and the Rocker Boy do.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'd be at home swiping through
With your
virtual
AI
space.
girlfriend, yeah.
Right. And then we would come home and continue the party at home, and you would complain because you do things like sleep, I'm sure.
No, I wouldn't. No, I don't sleep. I wouldn't complain either because I'm down. To, like, I mean, if you bring the party home, I'm gonna take off my goggles and go, ooh, party! Wow.
Okay,
wow,
well, then tell you what. Between the three of us, 2,500, we can shove 3 people in a 2-bedroom apartment pretty easily.
I got the couch.
Cool. I probably come home and pass out on the floor a lot anyway. So
that's not even cool. The 3 of us are gonna split a 2-bedroom apartment.
I'm not even kidding. This is kind of self-insert-ish because I am just down to live off of a couch usually. And
I've done it.
In apartment situations where I've had like 4 roommates in the past, they would sometimes just like bring home a couple extra people and then we just turn on the TV and watch, and I'd just be like, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you are. I live here, but you seem cool. Let's sure. You want some of my whiskey? Like
Oh yeah. No, I've lived in houses like that. When I was bartending, I lived like 6 doors down from the bar above another business with 4 other dudes in a 3.5 bedroom apartment.
My first dorm at college was with 3 other dudes. All 3 of them did a mixture of drugs and alcohol. One of them went to raves almost 2 or 3 times a week. It was, and I would just be sitting there in my little corner playing World of Warcraft.
Logistics and shipping.
I'd be playing World of Warcraft in my little corner, and then like as soon as I heard the door, like the motor in the door going to unlock, I'd just be like, all right, what's tonight's deal? Like it's just,
fair. This campaign isn't based off of logistics, and this is actually our 3rd session. This campaign is just like our first foray into the world of Cyberpunk. I've been playing tabletop games for decades. Fen has been playing tabletop games for a while. Luan has been playing tabletop games for decade-ish and also has experience as a dungeon master along with myself. This is Fen's first time running a game, and almost both Zach and Danger's first time playing a game.
I'm practically a blueberry, yeah.
Yeah, same with Danger here. And they both have had experiences before, but they've never really played in like ongoing long-term campaigns.
Yeah.
So
okay, so
but we're all new to Cyberpunk Red.
Housing. 2-bedroom apartment. Rent for $2,500, split 3 ways. Actually, would we be splitting it 3 ways if I don't even have a room?
So here's the thing. I'm gonna pay $750, and Rocker Boy's gonna pay $750, and you can pick up the rest.
That's 1,000 eddies for me to sleep on the fucking couch. I know how to do math, Dave.
Hey, I'm a fixer. I gotta try, right?
Trying to fucking scam him.
No, I figure since you're on the couch, Luan and I will each pay 1,000, and you'll pay 500, and that will build us up a like reserve of money to pay ahead on it. That way, if we have a lean month, we don't have to remember to pay it later.
That is fair. And what lifestyle are we? Kibble's lifestyle, which is the cheapest food option.
We probably want at least 1 tier above that because that doesn't include booze, and the next tier up does.
Well, Kibble is you eat horrible food that you might not buy for a dog you liked. Once a month, you can see a movie or brain dance. Generic pre-pack. Generic pre-pack is the next stage up. You eat food which tastes much better than Kibble. By comparison, each weekend you can afford to go out to a good bar and party or have a sit-down meal at a good restaurant. And that's 300 eddies a month.
Which I think we can reasonably afford.
Yeah.
Each.
Okay. So in our lifestyle, that would be generic pre-pack, which is also...
Wait, no, the apartment's $2,500 a month, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Luan and I are each paying 1,000. So Luan and I are each paying 1,300, and you're paying 500, though I am going to ask that you help cover my lifestyle and we'll just pay it all up front, and that way we'll be a month ahead.
We don't have to pay
Does
for the
that work?
first month at all.
Right, I know, but if we put the money in the kitty now, then it's already paid for next month.
That's fair. But you want me to cover your $300 lifestyle?
Well, I just remembered it doesn't have to be covered right now, so I can just set this money off to the side, and then who wants to handle the thing actually being in their name and like paying the bills that we give the money to and stuff? Not it.
Sequence is bad with money, so I don't think I would want him to do it.
Fair.
I think it would make sense for hold on, let me look at fucking names again.
The archivist.
Well, no, Archivist doesn't have much intelligence.
Am I the smart one of the apartment?
Yeah,
That's scary.
for now.
I guess.
Because you are
Okay.
a net wonder for now.
How much intelligence?
My
is your character?
intelligence is 6.
Wait, is it really?
Yes,
not
my
enough,
intelligence is 6.
Somehow I have higher
Apparently
intelligence.
it's not
than you.
enough.
Yeah, but 6 is high. 5 is base.
I understand. Clearly, it's not fucking high enough. I don't know what to tell you.
My int is also 6.
I have 7. What the fuck? That was the rocker boy smart.
I don't. Oh, I have 7. Oh, I didn't
And my
mean to
cool-
scroll. Fuck.
My
Didn't
cool-
Technically,
Scrolling changed
Netrunner
it.
is about talent and not intelligence.
Well, and I have an 8 in cool, which is social intelligence, basically,
Yeah.
which is more important for a fixer slash, you
I
know,
was 7.
all of the skills are important, or all of the. That's the problem with being an exec, is you have to kind of be a little good at everything, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I'm.
Because, like, if
Sure.
the company, for instance, Fen could tell you next week, hey, the company you work for wants you to go do this. And you don't get paid, but you do get money to pay other people to help you, sort of thing,
Yeah.
right? Which you could take some off the top of, too, obviously. Like, whatever you don't spend, you get to keep your
Yeah.
own.
Hi. Call me Ponzi.
Jesus.
You may want to wrap this up soon. We spent an hour on the intro alone.
Yeah.
Let's see if I actually had a map for Kel's apartment or whatever.
Look, if you guys want, I can pay hang on. I can pay 700 while you guys pay 900 a month.
Okay.
That way we're all saving a little bit off of our previous living situation.
Right.
That way it kind of makes it so we don't have to organize me covering lifestyle costs.
You wouldn't have to anyway, because it doesn't need paid right away.
All I'm saying is that someone's holographic girlfriend is going to be taking up a majority of the electricity bill.
I'm the one with a hollow projector in my hand, to be fair.
What's
Yeah, but the
her-
Netrunner's VR headset has his girlfriend in it.
You're not wrong.
What's that one Ryan Gosling movie?
Her,
No.
the Notebook.
That's Blade
She
Runner
just-
2049.
Yeah.
He has a holographic girlfriend named Joy, Joi.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. Luan laughed.
All right.
He knows.
Anyways, no, I know too. That's yeah, I get it. Yeah. Okay, so we gotta call for the we figured out our living situation that
Yep.
we've just been spending the last 7 days living in.
Yep.
So, are we taking this job 1,080s a person? Is it really worth?
I mean,
Actually,
I mean, sure, I can't afford it.
2,000 a person.
2,000 a person. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Considering I forgot to do shit, Dave had a gig go bad. We're pretty strapped.
Yeah, we could use the money, and B, it'll probably only take a couple of days.
That's fair.
I don't know.
That's
Let's
fair.
get let's get our friend Sunshine on the horn. I send Sunshine a message that is just an address, and it's our address for our apartment.
Ew, I don't want to go there.
It's a nice apartment.
We keep it classy.
Just ignore the
It's
stained
an
couch.
apartment. I wouldn't say
Hey,
it's a
I don't
nice
I am very
I
clean,
have
okay?
a nice apartment.
Look. Just ignore the posters of the naked half robot women all over the wall. Zach.
Trying to think of a
Better than
name.
anime titties? Or worse?
What?
Huh?
Her name is Robin,
Look.
but with 2 B's.
And a Y? 2 B's and a Y?
Yeah. Yeah.
ROBBYN.
Yeah.
So it's Robbie and
Listen,
Robbie
you know what
and-
you got into when you brought me into this apartment, okay?
Yeah, but dude, like, we gave you the closet. If you're gonna have your dick out and in your hand, do it in the closet. You won't know the difference. You can't see the inside of the closet. Just don't get it on the jackets.
It can't fit in the closet.
I am never coming back to your apartment.
I've seen it, and
Ever.
trust me, it can't.
This is the conversation she walks in on. Just about him just openly jerking it on the couch.
Thanks for having me. Peace.
No.
Why the fuck was
Sunny.
I summoned here?
The thing is I would have like an auto blow. I wouldn't be doing it manually, you know? So I'd just be
fair.
sitting there and you'd hear this like piston suction machine, and I'm just sitting there looking up
just
like
like
You know what, Toby?
I have like a
Toby. I bring fans home all the time. I will hook you up with one if you desperately need it.
who's Toby?
Isn't that
Yeah.
Zach Scraper's name?
No, Zach's character's
Colt.
name is
Colt. you
Data
Stupid
or Colton.
yeah. Colt.
Colton. Then
I was gonna say my name
Is Tony.
Tony. We're sunshine.
I
I'm
go from
sunny.
that to like when she walks in, a doorbell rings, and I just immediately like, oh hey Tony, and I just like calmly and casually just like disconnect the device, and I just hey how's it going, like as if it's just completely
Miss
normal.
Cassidy?
Your pants are still down.
Oh, sorry.
That's not what I needed to see today.
Hey, look, I'm saying we
Anybody
got
want to
over
tell me
big time.
You want-
why the fuck I'm here?
2 bands. You into 2 bands?
There's a lot of things a girl can do with 2 bands.
We got a job, 2 bands. We got to figure out. There's apparently some hustle fucking with Biotechnica, a specific Biotechnica site. We're supposed to figure out who it is, take care of it. I don't think they care how we take care of it, so long as they stop getting fucked with.
Well, didn't they say they wanted it clean?
Well,
As
they
a-
they want it clean, but like
as a
we don't
look over
necessarily
at
have to kill
sequence.
these people. We just need them to stop fucking with Biotechnica. Don't you work for Biotechnica? I can't hear you.
I need to verify because I don't
You
fucking...
you do.
You do.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, I work for Biotechnica.
Cool. You
What
want to get an
about
extra
it?
payday from your employer?
Always.
They don't have to know you're the one getting paid on it. All right. So let's figure it the fuck out, and maybe you can tell us what they do with this place. I shoot her the address.
Yeah.
Well, I have my agent shoot her the address.
I'm gonna try to find a map for y'all's apartment. Just so we have a little reference, but I'll do that later. All right, so yeah, you send her the address. Well, no,
Stop coming on
actually,
each other, children.
What are they do? Oh, yeah.
don't forget
They're gooning
Dexter
again.
was sending a car to pick y'all up, so
They're gooning again.
A car or an AV? Look, I was trying to run past that. Now you got her giggling like a crazy person because you responded.
Oh my
We're
god!
not going to get her back for like an hour.
Yesterday was worse, and I was driving.
Oh
Dave
my
called
god!
the GPS or his phone or something a whore, and it about made me pee my pants on the way home. I was laughing.
Look, okay. So what had happened was, we're coming home from my daughter's graduation party, and I'm playing Stephen Lynch songs, and then an ad starts to play over the radio.
Oh yeah.
Ads on YouTube are 3,000 times louder than the fucking videos sometimes. And so this woman is screaming in my ear to this upbeat track that makes me want to fucking kill myself. And so I, for no goddamn reason, and without thinking about it, that, you know, those two tracks that run that I don't have control over, one of them delivered a
We figured out.
fuck up whore.
We did figure out who runs those two tracks, though, but I forgot his name.
It's Geraldo.
Oh, he's
or
just the
something.
idiot. Yeah.
He's the dumb
He's
part
just
of
the
my
idiot
brain.
that lives inside of him. Yeah, it was great. Anyway, I forgot what we were doing.
so yeah, it's just a car. It's picking y'all up, taking y'all to the site.
Hey, Luan, if you dye your hair blue between now and next week, I will send you like 5 random ass Steam games.
I can't. My job physically will not let me now.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I was gonna say, because you have the same hair as
Yeah.
Sequence. It's just not blue.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Get a
That's-
blue
that's
wig by
fair.
next week. That's your side.
No, because then I have to get a wig that makes me look like Ash Ketchum, but with gray hair.
No, you look like Professor What's His Face. I don't remember.
Oak.
Doc
Yeah,
Brown.
maybe. I don't know. No, not
So
Doc Brown.
We're doing
Anyway, we're on our way.
We're doing wood
Yeah.
pirates, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the information relayed to us was dead or alive, but they want us to find out who is funding them as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So after a while on the road, y'all finally arrive at the site. We get
Ooh,
y'all
there's doors.
characters on the damn.
Oh, hello. Okay, there's a pixelation.
Here's y'all's little car. Just driving along. Let's see.
This
There
one?
we go. Yeah, the one that's that's y'all.
Well, this autocannon concerns me.
the multiple various mounted turrets and miniguns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, and then
But those things should be on our side at this facility, so that's
Yeah.
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
The fuck is all this shit?
All this for chopping down trees?
Who the fuck is that
about-
guy?
Oh, there we go. That's y'all's contact.
Oh, okay. So don't shoot him in the face. Got it.
Or whack him with a damn briefcase.
We will call him
I don't have a
Ziggy.
briefcase anymore.
Sequence, no.
Bad sequence. No
Oh, I
cookie.
don't even have the briefcase anymore, so
Oh,
Alright.
I do.
you do have what,
No.
2 new cyber arms though?
yeah.
Car just fucking
Yeah.
drives off. Make that GM layer.
Babe,
right.
later, I need you to look at this scratch on the back of my neck. It might be a burn.
Okay.
Sorry for the sidetrack.
Hold on.
You're gonna have to take off all your clothes for that, though,
No, it's right here.
so I can get a real good look.
Yeah, it's right on the back of my neck.
A real good look and a feel of the texture, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. In 1-inch spot on the very center back of my neck. Yeah, I have to get naked for that.
Whoa.
Hit point.
All right. So we're talking to this motherfucker.
Yeah, that
I think we
is
should do it. You're the closest to him.
Professor Gary McKinnell. He's going to give you all the details as soon as I make sure that everyone's fucking
Professor.
token
I'm
is
right.
fucking right. Sheet.
I love how I look. I look like an older version of Sequence. The more I look at our characters,
Long lost dad.
no.
I just like that sequence. Zach and I are like might be in the same city in the backgrounds of our pictures, but in different areas of the city.
Did
And then
Danger
you're, like,
have
In a bar or a strip club.
I'm in a bar.
35 hit points or 40?
For health,
Yeah.
I have 40. 40.
She does have 40.
What?
Cool. Okay. Here we go. So, Professor Gary walks up to you. I guess y'all are the team that's supposed to counter these fucking gangsters that's been attacking our sites. Is that right?
Yeah. I'm actually curious to hear more about them and how they operate.
Yeah. You're the guy that's paying us $2,000 a head, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's been no rhyme or reason to their attacks, but we've lost quite a few sites. And well, we would just like them to be fucking taught a lesson not to fuck with us. Y'all think y'all can handle that?
Yeah. Couple of questions. First, do you have any video or eyewitness reports of what they look like, how exactly they operate, anything of that nature?
No.
Okay. And second, and arguably more importantly, we're very familiar with taking care of situations where people are fucking with other people. In fact, in our last job, a group tried to fuck with us very directly, and there were no survivors.
Wait. Isn't that crazy motherfucker that was smacking people with a fucking briefcase?
Yes.
I wouldn't bring up the briefcase, sir. You hang on. Let me. I'm getting in between. I'm getting in between. Sir, I highly advise you don't bring up the briefcase. Okay, sequence. It's a touchy subject.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just want to say that was
Like from his dad or some shit.
fucking amazing work. I feel better already.
I was fucking muted.
Yeah, he traded in the briefcase for Chrome, and I just pointed his arms.
Oh. Well,
Show him what you got. Send up a little prayer.
All right. Then I just pop out both my mantis blades out of both my arms.
Well, I
And then
imagine
can I
they,
attack this light post?
Just cut it down.
Can I just cut this light post real fast?
I mean, I guess, but that might piss off the.
Yeah, we're in their corporate yard, and you're just like, yeah, check this out.
Roll the fucking 19, Jesus.
19 to cut down the light posts.
Hang on. I think you just do a damage roll and it counts as cover, no?
Hmm.
Hey, look, I didn't bother learning mechanics yet. I'm expecting everyone else to teach them to me as we go.
It's okay.
I never
you
thought I
think
would be
that I would.
attacking an actual object, so I didn't bother looking at that either.
Yeah.
Cover material and thickness examples, because like a metal door would have 20 HP.
Okay, so this would probably have 15 because it's as thick as a metal door, but not as wide.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just roll
Yeah.
damage then. Want me to just roll damage instead then?
Yeah, just do that.
Rate of fire 2. Yeah, that's cut. That's cut.
And it's rate of fire 2 because you have 2 mantis blades. Yes.
No, because they're still heavy. They're still heavy melee weapons.
Plus, you
I
got
just went
dual
with 2 pure for
sixes.
flavor.
You didn't get
Gotcha.
dual sixes. Yeah, that shit
Caused a critical
No,
injury
on the
to a
second
light.
roll, he got dual 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
that
light
shit's-
post just falls over.
You see a vein pop out of the guy's forehead.
Yeah, how does he respond? To see?
And I go,
Annoyed and quite a few veins popping in his forehead, but he holds his composure.
he's a bit of a loose cannon, but very effective. Plus,
Yeah.
I went to a show him and his boys did last week. It was real good. You should stop by. Check it
Okay.
out.
Yeah. Pull out your
In fact,
agent, and I'll drop you a mixtape.
well, why don't we just give him tickets to your what are you calling it? The Brawlapalooza next weekend?
I don't give free tickets, only free blowjobs.
You give free blowjobs?
As long as they go to my show, yeah.
Do you want a blowjob?
Turn to the guy who's pissed off about the light post. Do you want a blowjob, sir?
Come to my show next week.
All right.
Anyway,
You can't say that shit. I was already choking, like on my drink.
hey, look, baby, I love you so much, but following other people talking about blowjobs, you can't say I was already choking.
Well, I think we'll get to combat.
Oh, we will.
So sorry, my eye itched.
We've already
Oh,
gotten to
I'm
Sorry
combat.
about
Look at the lamppost.
that.
Yeah. One lamppost taken care of. That won't be hurting anybody anymore. We'll Don Quixote the shit out of this. Attack those motorcycles next.
So are you paying us for that, or like is you're
No,
looking
no,
for
no.
flesh bodies? Oh, okay.
Well,
Group deal.
It's all right.
Group deal.
considering that these fucking gangsters have been doing more damage, I'll just forgive the light post. But yeah, if we can keep the damage to minimal, yeah,
As it's-
amazing. But
Fair.
yeah, not sure when the gangster's gonna be hitting next, but we have intel, limited
It's like
intel, saying that it's gonna be the site next. Just don't know when.
All right.
Just
Question.
shoot.
Since we're on a question mark timeline, do we have accommodations?
Yeah. You got lodging right here. Should have plenty of beds.
oh,
I'm
I know
glad
y'all
you guys spent
pretty-
all that money on that apartment.
Well, that's just temporary lodging.
We're gonna be camping out here for a few days, I take it.
And then I know y'all are probably well equipped, but you got the armory right there. I'm thinking got food right here. Just be warned. It's not the best shit. In fact, it tastes like shit, but it'll keep you fed.
Standard kibble rations, all right.
Yeah, they don't fit us well out here. I'm pretty sure y'all saw the big ass fucking guns on the way in here.
Yeah, I was curious about those.
Yeah, y'all have a net runner. Feel free to see if y'all can get those damn things working. We haven't been able to do that. We just got them installed.
All right.
Oh, don't ignore that. That was accidental.
I mean,
I mean,
By the way, I was simulating the stump of the lamppost like sparking on the ground as this guy. It's like, yeah. Anyways,
I walk into the armory real quick.
okay.
I can't.
get
There we
open
go.
the door.
I'm like, it won't let me go through the door. Is there a light armor jack in here?
We like body armor.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll say that's right there.
cool. I grab one. I throw it at Tony. I heard you put it on your sheet, babe.
thank you.
And does anybody else need armor? I don't know where Data went.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, and you're
Data-
good. You have
Data
armor.
is-
Your jacket is armored already. Also, correct? Sequence.
Yes.
Okay.
And the lab right here is really the main target that needs to be defended.
Over here. All right.
Out of character. I know that's creatures. We'll just pretend it's like
Drugs.
trees and seedlings, shit like that.
Okay.
Oh, in this building here,
I'm not upset.
Yeah. I just
like
pinged.
this one, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about the dog that's clearly not alive anymore.
No, it's
Yeah.
alive. It's unconscious in a
Or that fucking dragon
And the gator.
and the gator. Gator's fine.
And whatever
not a
this
No, it's
dragon, that's a
crocodile.
hell beast.
whatever this tentacly
Uh,
fucking thing is.
That's
Um,
Cthulhu.
the
That
snake,
is-
I'm not super
okay,
excited about.
okay. Luan,
Yeah.
you run
That's
Dungeons and
just
Dragons.
fucking chlamydia.
Is that or
in
is
there.
that
That's what
not
that
an
is.
assassin vine? That tentacle thing.
It does look like an
It's
assassin vine,
chlamydia.
yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Nobody's listening to my hilarious joke. I'm
Correct.
Very upset about it.
Because I have a sense of humor, and when there is humor, I will detect it and I will laugh.
It is
Didn't you-
my birthday, you
Didn't you
jackass.
didn't you say you have drugs for that? Anyways,
Hey, baby, you want drugs? It's your
Oh.
birthday.
Hey, someone to
I do want drugs for my birthday.
Well, come
As
here.
a
I'll give
matter
you
of
drugs
fact.
for your birthday.
get the fuck out of
Yay.
here.
Anyway,
Goddamn
continue on.
bot.
Ben.
Yeah. Sorry, I was manning a fucking bot. My
No.
excitement for the
I
night.
thought you were yelling at me.
No. See, it pretty much covers the map, I think.
I give you a whole one.
Holy shit.
Don't eat the whole one.
Eat the whole one.
Luan says, eat the whole one.
It's my birthday.
Which usually means that's bad advice.
Correct. Yes, Luan gives bad advice categorically.
It's fucking thick, man. I can't even. I gotta cut it. I can't bite it.
Oh,
Anyway,
one thing I do want to show y'all. We do have a roof of the buildings also. And y'all can see the ladders.
Are those giant
I'll go
fucking
back.
cannons also at our disposal, or no? Or should I just
We'll say
pretend those aren't there?
no.
Yeah.
are you talking these
Yeah.
cannons or these
Well,
cannons?
You're a net runner. See what you can do.
We'll pretend those don't exist, because
Okay.
yeah, might reuse this for a different mission, but yeah, those don't exist, so don't get too excited. All right.
Let's make them network.
Um,
How would I attempt to jack in? I mean, there's computer consoles here, so I imagine there's just a port I can jack into.
yeah.
Or I can try to hack the computer itself.
None. We'll just call this the CIC. Right here, right below the red car. And then, of course, you got the individual little buildings with the turrets. All right, well, any more questions?
Yeah.
Yo, can this play
No.
Crisis?
Dude just face palms and starts acting annoyed.
All right, I'll figure it out.
So the professor's gone now.
Yeah.
I lean over to Sonny and said, "Hey, you work here, don't you?
Yeah.
You work. You want to see if you can get me into the lab? I'm about to go look for some drugs."
You find drugs to steal. Like, why would I do that?
I gotta spice up the show somehow.
Yeah, but like, I work here.
Come on.
Come on, you're an executive. They're not gonna punish you. The most they'll tell you is don't do it again.
It shouldn't be. You should be able to lock it.
Drugs?
Drugs?
Come on,
No,
get us
thank
in.
you.
Come on, get us in.
I
Looks
got us
like
in.
he's already
We're into
in.
the lab.
I
The door
complete
wasn't locked.
ignorance. I'm happy here. Y'all do what you
All
want to
right.
fucking do.
Then we start scouring everything for drugs, or I do at least.
I'll help them look for drugs. Is
I'm
this a
staying out here.
perception or a conceal reveal object?
Let's see.
I think
To
everyone in this
reveal
room
an
would roll
object, it would have
okay.
had to have been concealed. Is the way that I take
Yeah,
that.
and we're just
Yeah.
scouring through drawers and everything we can have access to.
Conception as in sex, or
Perception.
I
Could be
Uh,
conception,
well-
depending on what we find in here.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and roll a perception.
Wait, where's perception at? Awareness.
Under awareness. Ooh.
you know, under the word perception.
It
Well, it's
subtracted
pretty
4
perceptive.
from mine, and it had subtracted 9 from Zach's.
Okay, so who got the highest?
So Zach should have a 20, and I should have a 15.
Okay. Zach notices a lockbox in one of the drawers.
Yo, Yo, Archivist, can you pick this?
Probably.
Because I'm like, I could try, but I'm not like, you're probably a bit better than I am at that.
16.
Y'all find drugs.
Yay! We found drugs. What kind of drugs?
Drugs.
I don't have a table, so does someone have that pulled up?
So we find recreational drugs, not performance-enhancing drugs.
Okay, works for me.
Does that work for you? That way we don't have to worry about stats.
Yeah.
Cool. I throw you, and you know what? There is exactly 2 types of drugs they would have in a facility like this. I throw you a brick of weed and a baggie of cocaine. Excuse me, cocaine 2.
Synth coke.
Basically.
Which that is a thing.
Yeah. But the weed is regular. I think it was just the guy's stash. I love that cocaine.
I love
that cocaine.
Oh God.
You love what?
I highly advise against doing anything with that synth coke.
That being said, I have this chew too that we could mix it with and pour it down your asshole.
Last 4 hours.
You ever butt chug a blinder?
Point.
No.
But chugging methanol.
No, ethanol's the one you want.
Already addicted. It's lowered by
I stand by my statement. Butt chugging methanol.
2.
Okay.
Currently experiencing primary-
Be a great name for an album.
How do we propose I would get getting the turrets online. They said they were struggling to get the turrets online. So would that be like a tech check? Not necessarily not hacking anything.
No, they gave you access. It's just not. It would probably be an electronic / security tech check. To be honest.
Yeah, go and roll that. See if you can figure out what's wrong with it. We'll go from there.
Can I roll to give him a hand since I know a little bit about that?
Oh, I'm probably good.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking high.
No, I'm curious. It's subtracted. So that's 14, not 6. Why is it subtracting things? Is there a setting that we set that makes shit subtract instead of add?
Not sure. I have to look later.
Why does it say now I reduced my empathy, but because I made that 8 instead of 5. Because it's supposed to be that, I guess. I forget what the yeet is for. I just set all this up today. I keep hearing a yeet sound. But I don't know why.
Oh, because I banned somebody in like all 3 channels. Well, 2 of the 3.
Is that what I set up the yeet for? That would make sense.
That bot was
would
automatically
make sense.
because we're sharing chat. That bot was banned automatically by one of my bots.
Oh, well, it didn't say permanently banned until I did it.
So
I wasn't sure.
To be fair,
it told me like
it bans for the shared chat duration. So
okay.
It bans on my
I'm
channel
sorry.
permanently, but bans for the shared chat duration on other channels. So I mean, yeah, you did get them permanently banned now.
Got it. Because I just said that like your bot like timed them out is what I saw. So it said stream elements timed out for 30 seconds.
Well, that might have been
So-
in Dave's channel separately, but
Oh,
Maybe.
Siri bot clapped him the instant that the message
Got it.
came in.
I'm sorry.
Apologize to Siri, not to me. No,
Fuck you,
it's
Siri.
fine.
Trying to think of what's wrong with it.
Oh, excuse me. Synth Coke raises your reflex by 1 for 4 hours, which isn't really worth it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, don't do anything with that synth coke. That's
At least not yet.
Yeah, say that for the show.
maybe throw it at someone as like pocket sand. And then
Or let him do lines off your dong.
Why do I hang out with you?
I do, I could go to his show. That could be a. Apparently,
Is it possible to get a cybernetic penis in this?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
technically, yes.
It's called Mr. Something and Mrs.
Yeah.
Something for the Vagoonus.
The goodness.
The Vagoonus, yes.
You realize
That is,
someone's
in
been
fact, the medical
watching
technical name.
adult videos on company computers, and they now have a virus.
Chlamydia. I knew it was fucking.
So, do I run like first aid? Do I?
You clap 3 times.
See.
Another security
Actually, with
check?
that roll, that should just be identify and remove at that point.
Yeah, do I run just another security roll or?
Yeah, that I'm not too sure about, but
It's
we'll
the
just
only
say
it's the only one that
security
seems
check.
applicable unless it's
Yeah, we'll just say yes because security SecOps. Antivirus is usually part of SecOps,
Yeah.
so we'll
Yeah.
say yeah.
and there isn't another skill that makes sense for it, like at
Not
all.
really. So I know, like, as I'm accessing their systems, and here's where your turrets are all fucked up. Oh, yeah, okay, dumbass.
Somebody
over
was
here.
watching Debbie Did Dallas.
He tried downloading a massive repo of feet pictures and got a virus. So we're just gonna clean that up.
Is it all from FeetWiki?
Yeah.
All right.
My feet aren't on Wiki Feet, and I'm sad. Chat.
You know what
All
you
right.
could do about that?
I'm not putting my own feet on Wiki Feet.
We'll
You
say
try to sell
remove-
feet pics for computer parts.
What the-
I'm still trying to sell feet fit picks for computer parts. $100 a piece. I got an $800 repair bill, guys. $100 a piece. I will send you your own unique, taken right then, picture of my feet, right? That no one else
Yes.
will ever get.
I mean, I should try
Trust
doing
me.
that for upgrades.
Y'all are too much. I mean, at least you didn't offer like my feet pics, because I undoubtedly have
Pictures of
prettier
her feet are
than
like
you.
$250.
That's a reasonable upmark, I think.
And that's all I'm willing to
Thank
share.
you, Zach.
Is pictures of her feet, and that's all you get. If you want the toenails painted, it's an extra 100. An extra 150, I'll let you pick the color.
All right.
I almost always
and
already have my toenails painted.
now you receive a message on the screen saying that each computer that controls the turret needs to be rebooted locally. We'll say every little building, like this one right here, right below you,
Yeah.
here. I think there's only
There's a third one above the pad.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Oh, yeah.
I hate these
and it
old
has-
cybertech systems.
Ouch.
All right.
Ow.
Fair enough.
Oh, I'll leave the lab now that we've acquired drugs.
Okay. I imagine it's going to be a
Hope you're
low
all
difficulty
happy.
check to do a reboot. I guess no, a reboot would just be basic tech.
I don't even think you'd need to roll for a reboot because that's literally turning it off and back on again.
Okay.
That's
all right.
That's harder for some people than you think it should be.
Motherfucker, I've done tech support. I know.
Yeah, someone who works IT,
I have driven 6 hours before because somebody was too stupid to figure out how to turn shit off and back on again. They were just turning the monitor on and off.
Don't even get me started. Last week at work, someone called me panicking because they couldn't turn their monitor on to teach their class. The fucking power strip was just turned off.
Happens. Yep, that does happen.
To be fair, I did once. Our power went out down here, and I once shut the whole breaker on and off, thinking it was the whole breaker when it was just my power strip that flipped.
Yep. I was live.
But it was like the microwave, which is not on my power strip, that like tripped it. So I assumed it was the whole break.
Hmm.
I didn't
is
know that Dave's computer didn't also shut off. And
Is it
came out
is it
upset.
10 passing? Did I successfully reboot?
Yeah. Well, you
Okay.
got higher than 10. It subtracted.
It
5.
subtracted
Oh,
5.
no.
You got
Yeah.
15.
So
Okay.
I'll say yeah.
So that one's working. I'm also lazy and
Yeah,
I'm
I
leaving
don't know
these
why
doors open.
sometimes it subtracts instead of adds for the same type of fucking roll.
Yeah, look at that. It took
Uh-huh.
away 5 instead.
Yeah, there's got to be something we're missing. Keep going. I have to
Yeah.
step away and pee real quick.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, 20.
Sent you a message saying I wanted to go make something. I was like, if they all need me, you might have to stall them for 2 minutes while I make a wrap.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Um,
Rebooted all
you
these
definitely
things.
passed.
Want to do synth coke
Yeah.
off my robo dick later?
Up! God,
I'm just gonna
that's too much even for me, and I sleep with him every night.
go
Like
back
not
to
like
the CIC.
actually sleep.
Yeah, everything's back up.
So these turret systems, I have to be in that building to control that set of turrets. Or can I do that all? Can I control all 3 from the CIC?
I'm gonna go make one of those.
No, you can control them all from the CIC, but honestly, in Cyberpunk 2077, I don't think anyone was necessarily controlling them. It's more of a
Yeah, they're just automated.
friend foe type thing. Yeah.
Well, they're gone. I might as well take my turn again. I go check out the living quarters, whichever one I was going to stay in. I don't know.
Okay.
Whichever one they allowed us to stay in. I don't know which one that was again.
They did ping this one.
Okay. Now that we got drugs, my job is done.
I said y'all could continue.
We don't.
Yeah,
I mean, I got all the turrets running.
Yeah.
Luan is high as fuck in the bedroom.
No, not high yet. I'm looking through it. You want me to roll to see what I find, Finn, or?
Yeah.
roll a roll a what is it? Interrogation.
Set
Fuck.
focus.
Fuck. Resist torture and drugs.
That's +7.
A 10, 17. That's a 17.
Yeah.
I mean, we already. Oh wait. Oh, you're checking the living quarters for drugs.
Yeah. No, well, now I'm just
Oh.
checking the living quarters for anything I can find.
Okay.
We'll keep your facility up and running, but we're gonna rob the fuck out of it, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, what they expect when they hired edge runners? Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
You found a dildo.
I edge
Hell
all
yeah.
day.
Ah,
Would you consider it a light weapon or a medium weapon? How big is the dildo?
it's a heavy
Pretty
weapon.
big.
Roll a
Yeah.
d10. No, d20. Roll a d20.
roll a d10 for inches.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
do it.
d20 for inches.
Okay.
Ben says, "Yeah, do it."
3
Oh.
inches. So 3
So
inch
it's one of the,
dildos,
it's one of those like not really meant for internal use, but more external.
External use only.
I look at it and I go, that's about average size.
Yeah.
Yep, sure, bud.
Oh, we're
What else
doing
want to look at real quick?
Hang on. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Roll another perception.
Okay.
Damn, that's an ugly baby.
You find a switch on said dildo, and it extends to 7 inches.
It's like
Jesus
they're good though.
So if you turn that switch on and off, it will fuck her for you. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Excuse me?
It's called the Thrustmaster Mini.
No, it's
That's all I
called the
wanted to be
trainer.
told today,
It's called the trainer, Dave.
Trainer.
Jesus.
This is my training dildo.
I mean,
Yeah, that's everything I want to do today. So
are things to explain. Never mind. So I
found a
heated this
dildo.
like breakfast burrito thing up, and it proceeded to unfold itself and inflate the
Oh.
tortilla in the microwave.
I hate when that happens.
It's like, the fuck are you doing?
Damn, that's an ugly baby.
Baby, man. Hey, Maddie.
Hey, Matt, what's up?
What's up, Bubbas?
Right.
God damn, that's an ugly ass baby. Shut up, that's my baby.
Because I'm curious, while Luan was doing that, I wanted to poke in here and see what the fuck this vendor was.
Tina
They pointed
says
that out as food
Callie
before.
is busy.
Yeah, shitty food that's more akin to MREs or
Okay.
military rations.
And this is a robot.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
robot
Does
who
he-
has one of his hands replaced with a ladle.
Does he have a port on him?
Port for what?
Comms, programming, etc.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Data, you want to
Yeah.
go reprogram that robot to fight for us, and I'll go find it a weapon?
All right. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna do with a ladle, but I guess we saw what could happen with a briefcase a couple of days ago. So
You're not wrong. I'm gonna go look for a gun that we can give it.
So
I love how none of us are even thinking about how this is probably a highly, I can't think of the word right now, but it has a lot of fucking security cameras around.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Data can wipe those before we go.
yeah, I can. Actually, that being said, before I hack this bot, I'm going to. Do I have access to the security systems at this place, or is that on a different network?
No, I'll say it's on the same.
Oh, okay. So,
I can imagine it's probably going to require hacking no matter what.
well, I have to run a check for the ability that I run anyways, which the ability would be called Cloak, which I run this program, and whatever activity I do on the network, it when I leave blows everything away. All of my activity. So I'm gonna run a
Pretty
Cloak.
fucking cool program.
Rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, even added it. Oh.
Let me look. Oh, so my Cloak check is compared to another Netrunner's Cloak check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's it's an opposed check as opposed to a check with a
So-
DV.
So I've applied a Cloak program with a DV of 6, essentially.
And that only gets challenged if they're suspicious about anything. But considering they've been having people come in and rob and destroy places, I doubt they'll even check it with us being here working for them.
Another Pathfinder would have to, another Netrunner would have to run a Pathfinder to find to try to break my Cloak. Okay, so I did that. All right. So in that case, I'm going to plug into this fucker. And attempt to reprogram it, which
Basically, you just need it to follow your instructions well enough to get it to shoot a gun at people with its hand that isn't a ladle.
would that be a hack?
Probably.
Well, no, a hack would be something network connected where I wouldn't need to physically connect to it. So if I'm physically connected to this thing, it's a tech pass.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is it basic tech or electric security tech? I guess electric tech because it's just a dumb bot. It's not even an AI or an Android. It's just has very rudimentary controls.
I think that would make it basic tech.
Fen?
But I could also see electric or security tech working too if that's higher.
Both of them
hydrate for
are
you.
the same for me, to be honest. They're both 14s.
Yeet.
Thank you for that. I didn't hear the yeet that time. Thank you
I said
for
it.
that hydrate, Kate.
Darn. I must take a drink.
She wants everyone else to take drinky poos.
He did.
Cheers.
Oh shit! Hold on.
And I am drinking water. I do have beer, but I am drinking water.
Oh shit! That's a little too much.
Oh yeah, I should probably actually drink water for that hydrate instead of my.
Yeah.
Yeah, I popped up on
Water.
today.
Why?
I love that our rocker boy is actually listening to Samurai. By the way,
What roles were you thinking about
So
doing there?
me plugging into this bot because Archivist wanted me to control this bot as
Yeah.
like a dumb melee bot. Would it be
Gun bot.
electric? Electric or basic tech. But the thing is that my bonus is the same for both of them.
I fixed it today,
tech.
Kate. Basic tech? All right.
Good luck with that one, DM.
Yeah, you can program it to jack you off if you want to.
No. You were given a directive. We needed to kill
Matt,
people.
close
You
your
can have
ears.
it. You can have it play with your dick later.
The thing has a ladle
it's
for an
done
arm.
killing
I'm not
people for
gonna.
us.
There's not much to really happen with that.
Child is in the chat.
I mean, the other arm can hold a gun.
Do we have a gun to give it?
That's why I'm in the armory, to get a gun.
Oh, did you go back in the
I'm looking for a gun in the armory.
Actually, we'll say he has
Word.
2 normal arms.
Okay.
What if there's
There's
only
left
one
one.
arm? My child wants to know. What if there's only one arm?
There are
You
two,
know?
and they're both normal, apparently.
His left one is just
So you could still
by his
check.
side. His right one's up on the counter. I'll just say that's why it looks weird.
Okay. So how does me gaining control of this thing work in Roll20?
You close your eyes.
Hang on.
and you turn around 4 times.
Let me
Do I
help
just-
you out with this, Fen.
Do I just add a weapon and I say, hey, the robot smacks this dude?
Let me see if I have
With a
a
dick.
token. That way we have a visual reference.
Hang on. I have a token for you. Look in stream team.
Oh boy.
I have all of the concerns going to look at this. What the fuck?
It's
That's
just the
just
dude.
what it looks like, yeah.
Yeah. But it also kind of looks like a man with a wide mouth and his hands up like this. Or it looks like a spider with only 2 legs. Or it's just a dude from the top down. It's hard to tell.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Only at
Shut up.
certain times.
If I'm controlling this thing,
Always, Matt.
would it use my pistol skills?
No, it would use its own, which is 0. So it's
Yeah.
gonna roll a
Don't do
d10.
drugs, kids. That's right.
But adults, you're fine. Do all the drugs you want as long as they're legal.
So there'd practically
Yeah.
be no point in giving this thing a pistol unless it could use it at point blank range, and even then it would miss 50% of the shots.
Right, but it'll draw attention away from us.
What is your pistol skill?
Me, it is pretty high actually. Handguns is a total of 13.
Shit.
I have 6 points in
Better than mine.
handguns.
All right. In that case, we will say, the handgun skill of that robot will be half of what yours is.
Okay, so it has a +3 to attack rolls. All right.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Isn't
wait,
yours
hang on.
plus 13, it'd have a
half-
+7.
Yeah, +7. Yeah, that's right. I was like half of my bonus or half of my total. Half of my total would be 7. Yeah, so fair enough.
Well, now it's less than now it's more than a distraction.
Yeah.
Because at +7, it'll be able to hit shit, at least from time to time.
I'll get this. I'll get a 1d10 +7 prep to my dice roller. No, this is
Thanks.
Patrick.
Because Discord isn't online or anything.
Well, okay, but the connotation of online it typically makes people think it's a product you have to buy to play the game.
Technically, I'm not playing it in
You
Discord.
made Matt cry. Stop it. I'm just kidding.
What is the bot's name?
George.
Yeah, let's go with George.
Frank? Frederick.
George is my daughter's name.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it can still be George.
It's gonna be George.
There we go. Give it a little flair.
What mean? What?
What
Am
does?
I gonna have direct control of it?
Oh, yeah.
Can you move the token
Sorry.
around by chance?
I cannot.
Let's see if I can. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Try it now.
Yep.
All right, cool.
I send it into.
Yeah. I don't have a character sheet for it, but I gave it like 25 hit points and.
A pretty rudimentary robot, so it's nothing special.
Yeah.
Hey, it was just an idea I had. You sent the robot in to hang out with Sequence, I see.
Yep. It's just standing behind him, waiting for him to turn around and freak him out.
I handed the dildo I found.
I want to see this. Oh no.
What's the dildo's damage stats?
Is it a light or medium weapon?
Depends on whether or not it's extended.
Yeah. Exactly.
It grows from 3 to 7 inches, apparently.
If it's 3 inches,
What do you
it
mean?
has
Don't lie.
If it's 3 inches, it has an ROF of 2. If it's 7, it's 1.
Goes to 8 at least.
That is what she just said, Matt. Thanks for making it weird, brother.
I hate it here tonight. Sorry, Kate. I had sherbet earlier too.
We're definitely.
I like that we
on
call
something.
sherbet ice cream shit, but in the UK, sherbet is like the powder shit that comes in Fun Dip.
What? That's
Yep.
just sugar.
No, flavored
like
sugar is called
yeah.
sherbet over there. Ask Foot. Foot would be able to tell you.
Foot thinks I'm a boy.
True.
Well, I know you're
You know,
not.
you know.
I've seen the plumbing.
Dave, did you by chance find any guns in the?
Yeah, did I find a gun for the robot?
Did you roll a perception?
He never told me what I needed to roll.
Well, no. He said there's weapons and armor, so no
Okay.
need to roll a perception.
What kind of pistol did you find?
Yeah, covers.
Hang on.
Light or heavy, basically.
Wait. Say both. It looks like there's a quite a assortment in there, so we'll say
Okay.
both.
So I'm gonna say this robot has a heavy pistol, 3d6. Which isn't a very heavy
pistol.
pistol. It's just a heavy pistol.
A pistol in one hand and a dildo in the other.
No, I've affixed it.
Like a bayonet to the pistol?
That's not what I was thinking, but
So you
yeah,
can,
sure.
like, poke him in the eye first.
Oh,
and then
did you
shoot him
affix it to
in
the front of the robot?
On its forehead.
Call sign unicorn. The robot's call sign is now unicorn.
Why? 'Cause
Oh.
it has.
I mean,
What
it's
y'all
either
doing
that or
now?
dickhead.
We're calling it dickhead now. That's
Okay, that's
we're
fair.
calling George dickhead. Yeah.
All right.
We're
That's
calling
fair.
it G3ORG3 dickhead instead.
He gets a handle too, like a real edge runner. Good boy. Pats him on the back of his head for fear of touching the dildo, as I don't know who it's been in. And I doubt Sequence cleaned it before he put his hands all over it.
No, I just held that shit raw.
What makes you think that?
I've met Sequence.
He
Yeah.
lives with me.
Both hands,
We-
full
I-
grasp.
Yeah, hope of that part.
Look,
Just-
look. They share the Robo Blow 9000, and they don't wash it in between. Okay.
Oh,
I don't need that. I got fans. I don't use that shit.
What about the day I walked in on you using it, talking to his girlfriend?
Was not happening.
that's so nasty. Y'all
I thought it was
nasty.
funny.
Y'all need Jesus, and I'm not even
Hey,
religious. All right.
I am an ordained minister.
You
are.
motherfuckers need Odin.
I am, in fact, actually an ordained minister, by the way, chat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a thing Dave did a few days ago.
it's been like a month now.
Well, whatever.
Okay. So we have
Yeah.
we have dickhead sorted. I guess you can stop freaking out.
Yeah,
Can
there's
you,
nothing left to do but wait.
Can you bless the dildo then?
Oh yeah,
Father,
I
Son,
can.
Holy Spirit.
Oh,
Father, Son, Holy Ghost, head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
spectacles,
Grab the mic and
testicles,
strike
wallet,
a
and watch.
Hey, Macarena.
Hey, Macarena.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, thank you.
All right, the dildo's been blessed.
I'm gonna be in the CIC, keeping an eye, and my robot's
Okay.
gonna stand
what,
Well,
watch.
does
there's
everyone
a
else
fucking
do?
orange
Um,
simulator coming out?
I'm gonna lay down and watch a movie on my Virtue and tell my
Okay.
agent that to keep an eye specifically on comms from Data, who's currently in the CIC.
And I just had my audio recorder playing music in my head as I lay on the bed. Or playing back music.
I'm trying to
But yeah,
line up
I'm in-
sensor blips on the radar map in a way that makes the shape of a penis. And I'm trying really
What is with
fucking
it
hard.
with boys
I'm
and
like
penises?
double-handed in virtual space, like trying to reprogram and code shit just to like. I'm just like, this is what I'm focusing on right now.
But yeah, basically, if anybody gives an alert that something's going on while I'm not on watch, my agent is under instructions to immediately get my attention. And outside of that, I'm just leisure time.
Yeah.
I'm like Robert Downey Jr. with his holographic displays, trying to draw a penis on the map.
What is Sunshine doing?
Yeah.
Regretting her life decisions that got her to this point in life.
If I were to make a suggestion,
Yes.
She's probably also in the CIC using one of the computers to like check company emails.
You know
That's
what?
fair.
That checks out.
Yeah. Penis on the map then.
Oh yeah, no, you probably look up and see a dick on the map at some point.
Yeah, no, I was definitely the one trying to draw them. But my thing is really delayed and makes it very awkward. But yeah, I'm checking my email. No, she's in church.
Speaking of which, I'm streaming on TikTok. Sorry, TikTok.
My
Would have been
kid
funnier
shouldn't
if
be
you
that
said
funny at
TikTok
60.
as your second. Dick talk. I mean TikTok. I mean,
TikTok. I
I'm
mean,
sorry, Lickbox. Nope, that's not it either. Hey, Macarena.
Shiny squirrel.
God, weird.
But yeah, and other than that, I think we're all just kind of waiting until the time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Simply, I
Girthy.
Now you gotta hang on. You gotta like give it some hairs.
Who stole my color?
Why would I get a strike? For this? They
Yeah,
don't
TikTok.
know shit.
A
That's-
Macarena.
A, not a real dick, and B, very
No.
badly drawn.
A Macarena. You were singing too much of the song, I believe. Is what she means.
Oh. Who put hair on it? It was Zach.
It's purple. What do you think?
Well, hey, now I feel left out.
I mean, somebody took my pink color.
I'm pretty
drew
sure
the
that was
dick.
you.
No, I didn't draw that dick. I was trying to do two balls.
just be thankful I didn't start drawing veins. Anyways,
You're so vain.
okay. Oh no, don't do. Stop. That looks like you need to go to the hospital.
Correct. And if this state lasts longer than 4 hours, also go to the hospital.
Fuck that. I'm calling up a friend and bragging about a 4-hour erection.
Children, we are
Right, but on your
children.
way to the hospital.
Again, pretend this is
I
my
think we're all
character
just kind
doing
of-
this.
Rotating through watches while we wait for him to show up.
oh, does anyone have a damage table for like automated turrets or?
I would assume just the same as a weapon, as a normal weapon, whatever you want to
Yeah,
it
so
as.
these guys, these miniguns would probably be 2d6, but have a rate of fire of like 8 or
Yeah.
6. Right? These
6 are probably
guys,
more balanced.
6 would probably be more balanced. I'm still on the drawing tool.
I got
These
it.
guys
I got it.
probably have a damage table. Well, you probably do like 8d6, but once. What in the okay? Children.
So, Fen,
No, if it's shooting backwards.
you have 5 choices of what kind of weapon is mounted on these turrets. An assault rifle, a flamethrower, a dart gun, a very heavy pistol, or a heavy SMG.
Ooh, these could be
What-
flamethrowers.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But when he would laugh, Matt. He would
Although, I guess
dicks are cool. Fine.
Did you say
yeah.
dicks are cool?
Yeah.
Also,
If
they
I'm
each
Because
saying
earlier I said
these are more like
Really?
cannons, I could just use a sniper rifle.
You could.
you could, yeah.
Yeah.
It's from what I'm reading, it's like dealer's choice. Here's what I found.
Check this out.
It says it also has like bullet counts and whatnot, but we're not counting. Target enters room without wearing proper pass or badge. Turret continues to fire until target is dead. You might want to make it easy and just say that they're all assault rifles. Just so that
Okay.
we only have one range table and one damage check to remember and keep in mind, because there's a lot of turrets.
Is that 2d6 for assault rifle?
Let me look.
wasn't you, Matt.
Rifle
Trust me.
5d6.
Five dicks. What?
Yeah, assault rifle would be
Rate of fire
5d6.
1.
Rate of fire 1. Yeah.
How is it 9:20 already? We've done nothing this week.
We
Which
found
It's
drugs.
my
We did
Alright,
find drugs.
I agree with Luan.
It was a successful. It was a successful week. Matt, I gotta get up at 5:45 every
You
morning.
really don't.
Shut up. I feel like I do, because the time will come where at 5:45 my brain thinks it's 5:45 and it's 6:30 or 7.
Trying to find a range table for assault rifle.
But y'all did find drugs and you stole them from my employer.
Well,
That's great
one
for
of
you.
your employer's employees.
It was a personal box, yeah.
Right. All of a sudden, all
Okay,
hell
if it was
breaks
found in a
loose.
personal box.
And
Hot sauce.
now have 8 people on the road.
Oh!
Another
Well,
8
this
by the
this
lab.
gun probably has a shot at him. Another 8 by the what?
Got 8 down here. All right, so real initiative.
Hold
Where's
on.
that range table for
I gotta
assault
get
rifle?
my shit back.
You know what? I'll just add an
Thanks.
assault rifle. No, because it would be running my.
What the fuck is wrong with me? All right. I'm upset.
If you're the one setting them up, it would use your skill anyway, Zach.
Would it? Okay. Yeah, so it's good that they're all going to have really shit chance to hit.
What is your? I guess you're 0 on assault rifles.
Shoulder arms is 0 with a total of 7.
Right, but it would still use your reflex, which is 7. So it'd get +7 to hit.
Go
So
ahead and
if-
put 2 points in assault rifle.
That would be shoulder
We'll
arms.
remove that after the this mission.
Yeah. I'll journal entry that.
Since they're technically being controlled by a computer, we'll say that their targeting is a little bit better because Zach is not manually controlling them.
Yeah, they are automated systems.
So, tell you what. Just so I have a at 30 cops, not
Wait, is there another person here?
No, I'm just using that as a placeholder for so I can roll initiative for the turrets.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, the turrets, if they have a line of sight within a reasonable range, like this one probably within 50 feet would just barely be in range.
Yeah.
This one, oh yeah, just barely. Wow, actually a lot more of these have the ability to hit. This one wouldn't angle.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe.
Yeah, no, it can't
Nah.
turn. No, because it clips that corner. Yeah.
This one maybe.
If they were like
now they're too far away.
here, well, no, because then the car
rock.
would be in the way, or the AV, I guess, is what that is technically.
Wonder if I can mass roll for initiative.
So what I typically do is I roll for groups of enemies when I run a game. If it's all the exact same enemy with the exact same stats, I just roll it once and have them all go at the same time.
Yeah, keep it simple.
We'll do
that makes sense.
Then.
Well, they usually all end up bunched up together anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So that takes care of that. Z, I believe you're first to
Well, fuck. Is my robot on my same initiative?
Probably.
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
All right.
So with the turrets, because they're automated, all you should have to do is flag those motherfuckers as foe for them to start going off on their own.
Oh, none of these guys are carded, so the turrets are going off on their own.
Okay, cool.
So is the turret initiative on my roll as well, or what's their initiative?
I think he rolled 6 for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a little person in the water just as a placeholder for the turrets.
Okay. Well, I move my
that person's not in the water.
Right. I move my robot forward a little bit.
I'm assuming you send out an alert to us via your agent or some other device that there's shit going on.
I send y'all a ping, and that's how you all rolled your initiative.
Okay.
Which kind of makes sense that I'd be the first in the order.
Yeah.
Man, what kind of distance do we have? Okay. Hey, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to shoot this guy. And this is me, not my robot. My robot's not gonna shoot this turn.
All right.
Fuck. I miss. Right? Yeah.
Oh, now it actually has a table on there.
Yeah, that's why I added the assault rifle to my weapon, so that way it'll give the table every single time I'm rolling for the turret's attack.
Hold
Well, no, normally the table is blank. Now it actually has the values on there.
It only has the values on there for me if I highlight it.
What the fuck is my damn shit? Fucking Imperial. How the fuck do I put that on real measurements?
Jump off the bed and end up here.
I mean, the rest of us are using Imperial, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I could have swore yesterday, like last week, it had in metric, but now it's showing in.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
it is
feet.
showing in 5 feet, 10 feet. Oh, that is weird. Wait, hang on. You know what? You're right.
Yards is Imperial, right? Yeah.
Yards
Yeah.
is Imperial, correct. Meters
Okay.
is not.
If I remember right, it was every square was 2 meters.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
Okay.
this
That's what you said
this is
before, yeah.
9 squares.
20.
So I would have had to roll 9 squares. So oh my
You'd
God,
have
this
to
is
roll
so
a 20 or
fucking-
better, which you got.
I got a 20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The hell?
That is weird. That yeah. How would they do that?
It's a lobby setting. So something got changed at some point for some reason. I
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
really
wait.
think it
I think I
matters.
know. Hold
Only
on.
the GM can change it.
I'll roll damage.
It might be because this map set on Imperial. Hold on.
Probably. But it's meters or 5 foot squares, basically.
God. Simple roller. 4d6. All right. They take 10 damage. This one.
Okay. I got it figured out.
Hey, what's up, Jay? How you doing?
Yay, cup.
I have never seen that go off before.
Buying a house in
Nice!
10 days.
Congratulations.
Damn.
There we go.
Very nice.
It's on
Oh.
meters now.
That's
Perfect.
I'm buying a house when and if I ever win the lottery.
Yeah, so 18
So I
meters. So yeah.
When I create a map, it automatically defaults to Imperial, but the starting missions that we had, the maps that were created, was in metric. So I got the settings as far as the
Backwards.
grid size and whatever copied from the map.
That's-
So should be good now.
It is what it
Nice.
is. We figured it out. But yeah,
Yeah.
this guy right here, 10 damage.
Oh, that's my okay. All right, awesome.
It would be
Turn order.
Dave.
Be me, yeah. Question: since I'm not attacking, can I move extra? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'll say yeah until we
Because I
know
wanna-
otherwise.
Clear the doorway.
I think if you're full on
We'll
sprinting, you're not at weapon ready status anyways, so
Yeah. Yeah, basically, I'm just trying to run to you. I holler across you. The fuck is going on?
and I just non-verbally am just like
And
because a
I
lot of
can't see
fucking
what you're.
guys showed up.
Wait. Hang on. I might be able to see one of these guys. I can
Yeah.
see. I can't see that one because it's behind this thing.
That's a damn generator, a hydro generator.
Yeah. So I can see 0 of the people you're concerned about. So you're gesturing at an empty space in front of you with a robot there. I shoot the robot. I'm kidding.
And my gun is smoking, and I clearly just shot something.
Oh yeah, no, I heard your gun go off, but I don't see what you shot, and that is why I'm concerned because I also don't see sunshine.
Oh, we're about to get stupid.
I mean, I'm good.
And that's it. That's all I got. I miss an account for science.
No, actually, Tony is still in the CIC, so she can technically communicate to you.
She can relay the cameras.
People, yeah, she can see the cameras. We'll just say, so she'd let you know that.
Can she link me the cameras?
Don't y'all have like a implant that lets you, I guess, see video
Dave
as
does.
if you're looking at it? Okay, yeah. Well, you don't have to roll anything. We'll say that's what she's doing.
Okay.
So as you were sprinting out the door, and I'm just going, "Ugh!" You see the videos feeds patching up into your HUD.
And in my head, I'm going, oh shit. Okay. Okay. Keep one alive. But remember, they can still talk if they don't have arms or legs. And I send that out non-verbally over the radio. Because I can do that too, because I have a radio implanted in my audio kit.
Okay. Sequence.
Okay, this gonna be a little bit of a bit stupid. So can I do what Dave did and just double my movement at the cost of an action?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll say if you're not shooting, attacking, or doing anything other than moving your turn, we'll say you can move double the movement until we know otherwise.
Okay, because this might be a bit of a rule abusing here for a second.
Yeah.
2.
I'll look in the handbook. Linked it.
And then 5. And then, because it doesn't cost an action to bring out my mantis blades, how many movements do you want me to use to climb up this building with them? So I don't suffer any penalty if I have them both.
Should probably
So I can use them for climbing.
Actually, the ladder is right here.
That's too far.
Dumbass.
I'm just going to latch onto the building and climb.
So I would imagine you have to roll some sort of check for that.
No, I get no penalty.
Give him a climb speed.
I get no
really?
penalty if I have
how
both.
tall the building is.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Basically, it's like Wolverine using his claws to climb a building is what he's doing.
Yeah, we'll say it's just single story.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 3 meters, which I think would be the rest of your movement to be on top.
3 meters? No, because if we doubled it for that cost of my action, that would be, it was 2 to get to the door, then 3 to get here. So we have 9 blocks left.
Oh, okay.
So then that would be a cost of 1 square to climb up, you said?
1.5.
Essentially. 1.5.
Call it 1.
Let's go 2 for simplicity. So then 1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah, because if he starts with a jump, you know what I mean?
7.
Yeah.
So then I would be able to move. Fucking hell. Come on. Oh, I can't because the fucking.
You'd have to just pretend like.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
So are you moving right here?
Around right here on the roof. Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm just on the roof watching.
Yeah.
We got you. Okay. Then it is Tony's turn.
Well, do I have to stay in here to be able to continue to
No.
feed them the. Okay.
No.
Dave's patched in. He's now got that connection set up
Fact-
and secured.
Doesn't
Okay.
she have the same implant as you, Dave? To where she can.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you can still see the camera feeds.
4, 5. So this would be 5 squares. If I moved out here, maybe.
You have to go
You have
through
to-
the door.
You have to drag your
Oh,
character
I
through
have
the
to
through the
phys-
door block.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought I could just.
So moving here is 4 squares.
Hold on. That's not where I wanted to go. Right, but I can go 5.
Yeah.
Right.
So this is 5. And if I don't take an action,
You can move 5 more.
I can move 5 more. Can I just like, oh, I'm gonna scoot right past you?
Yeah. I'll
Oh, here I come. I'm just gonna scooch. That's 3.
From there, what's the range on your bow?
Bows and
don't-
crossbows have an optimal range of 7 to 12 yards.
6. She's 6. And I still have enough action.
No.
Honestly, I would say the effective
No.
range of bows and crossbows is 0 to 50 yards, to be honest. Depending on skill, of course. But
yeah, that's 25 squares. And also, and this is a feature of bows that I want to talk to you about how it would work mechanically, Fen. But unlike a bullet, you can curve an arrow. You can't shoot around corners, but you can shoot around obstacles.
yeah.
I know you get the same guy in your feed that does trick shots and shit like that as I do. The guy who pole dances and shoots his bow at the same time.
Fen's like, I've never seen that man before a day in my life.
Oh, I guarantee you he has.
I have.
I don't think he
Crazy
has.
talented.
Based.
He also did the behind the back shot that only one other person has managed to be able to do.
Yeah, he's hot like that.
All right.
Him being English doesn't hurt either.
Actually, it kind of does.
But
Alright.
danger. So you used an action, so you can't
Yeah.
shoot. So now it is the turret's
yeah, that's
turn.
what I thought.
I
Okay.
believe so, yes.
All
Okay.
right. So you put the 2 points in
Yes.
assault rifles, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So if
Go
I
ahead and
do
Roll an attack.
do I
for assault
call out
rifles.
do I call out my targets or because I mean
turns would just shoot at the closest target.
they would just shoot. So I have
Yeah.
2 turrets. Essentially, to label them, there's 2 turrets here with attack of opportunity. This one, I'll say, is this one, and then there's this one. Oh, and this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
So
keep
we'll
all
do the
3 of
one
these
closest to the dam first.
to this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's about the only one that one could possibly hit.
It's the closest enemy. I mean, their targeting systems
Yeah.
are just going to target the closest. So, all right. So I will do this. I got a 12. That's rough.
Doesn't hit shit.
Okay. So next, shall we do this one?
Yeah.
That's going to be a bit easier. That's a 15. So that at 8 doesn't hit still. It's too close. Okay.
No, it does. Because
It's-
15 is 13 to 25, 8 is 16.
Right. I'm under 15. Or
That's
I'm
only
un-
4 squares, 8 meters.
So I am in that second block, 7 to 12. I need to roll a 16 or higher to hit. Assault rifles are
I thought
harder
you were
to
in the
hit.
third block, 13
I'm
to
in the second.
25, because that's
So the range on that roll is in meters. This ruler is also in meters, 8 meters.
oh right. We're not needing to double them and shit anymore.
So that misses.
Because you double. It's weird.
Yeah.
Because each of these squares is 2 meters, and it's hard to do on an angle.
I guess this guy would be the closest to that turret. 16 to 18 doesn't matter. It's still on that third block, so whatever. And that one misses. Well,
Damn, I thought these turrets were gonna be more overpowered.
You thought wrong.
yeah.
But to be fair, if you've played Cyberpunk 2077,
The turrets are pretty
aren't
fucking
really a
stupid.
threat.
Yeah.
I have not, so
They're bad.
They're like
chase
the stationary turrets in fucking Fallout 3. The those ones that
Yes.
just like shoot in
The shopping
45-degree
cart,
arcs.
specifically the shopping cart turrets.
Yeah.
honestly,
You can
I'm just waiting
practically
for next week.
stand. You can practically stand right in front of them, and they won't hit you.
And it
All right.
feels like the closer you are, the worse they are at hitting you.
Now it's the goons.
The
Oh no, they
gooners.
goonin'.
Don't let them get the dildo.
They be gooning again. Hey, my
do be gooning.
face if we're gooning at each other again.
Also, danger. Your character has 4 guns trained on her now.
Yeah, well, I've been in worse situations before.
I guess
Hold on.
2. 2 have a proper
Yeah.
angle. Yeah.
That one, this one.
That one's getting
Not
vision
No.
blocked.
Really? Yeah.
Right, so
It's getting clock blocked. What do you mean clock blocked? She always says it's too late.
That's so rude.
What?
I feel personally attacked right now.
Anyway, moving on.
how do y'all get the tables to come up?
I don't fucking know, brother.
It's because it's a weapon in my weapons and armor, and I click the attack button. But if you look at,
Oh,
let me just the pistol ranges are the same. So scroll up for my range. So they rolled a 10. Scroll up to my very heavy pistol. They don't hit anything at any range.
I think they just have a. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Because I'll share what the rule book
Just
has.
learned how to make that show the fuck up.
That's the whole rule book on
Okay.
range DVs.
It all makes sense.
That one definitely misses. Okay.
Basically, anything under a 13 is going to miss
Yeah.
on any weapon.
Yeah, you
So-
suck then.
That's
I continue to just stand here out in the open, like
You just got shot at twice and they hit wall.
yeah.
all right. Well,
Hey, you remember that EM pistol? You're like, why is this so expensive? Should I get a cybernetic arm for it? This is the type of situation where something like that comes in handy.
Yeah.
You know, where you kill the guy in front and the fragments from his skull kill the guy behind him.
And the fragments from his skull
Exactly.
attack the
It's-
man
I'm
behind
pretty
him.
sure though that weapon that he was talking about, if you need a fucking cybernetic arm, I'm pretty sure that bullet's going to overpenetrate about 3 or 4 guys.
It can
Oh,
go
yeah,
straight
no,
through a
it's-
concrete wall. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a railgun, Fen.
Yeah.
It's a handheld railgun,
With 3 ammo
which is
capacity.
fucking psychotic. And I'm
All right,
gonna get
I
one
believe
installed in my
that's-
pelvis. They call it the dick
Sorry,
of
not
destiny.
sorry.
Put out
right,
my welcome mat. If you're here to tell me about Jesus, I'll send you to meet him.
Shut up. Look
I
at
think we're back to the part
Me?
of the turn order.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, bitch. So
Headbutt him with the dildo. You just hear that shouting from the rooftop. Don't know what the fuck.
as the robot's stomping forward, you're just like, headbutt it with a dildo. I'm like, all right.
Because the
Sure.
archivist would have been the only one to see me climb up the roof. So no.
What kind of role do you want me to do for a headbutt, a dildo headbutt?
Okay. I'll allow it, but only if you scream "get fucked," as it does it.
Oh, let me see.
It could be brawling. It could be, but this is my check. I'd be rolling my check for it, unless you want me to do something different for the robot.
Yeah, that one.
It could just be
Do you have any
basic melee
points
weapon.
and melee weapons by chance?
No.
You know, you could have him roll his basic tech skill.
Yeah.
Ooh. Because I'm not like, it's not me doing the action. It's me
Right.
commanding
It's
the
how
action.
well you're making the other thing do the action. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could see a justification for calling it a basic
Well,
tech.
I'm great at making things do it, actually.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
And I command the
I love
robot
the delayed reaction.
I command the robot in like a what's that robot in Starfield? What's the robot's name in Starfield?
C3PO.
Bob.
Whatever his name is, his voice. Like you just hear the robot say in his voice, "Get fucked."
All right. So damage roll.
I said a 1d6, a 2d6. What is a punch? It's a base. It's like a heavy punch.
Vasco.
Vasco is his name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
2d6. Fuck it.
2d6. 4 damage. You get smacked in the face with a 4-head unicorn dildo.
Oh wait, nope. Much.
By the robot known as Dickhead.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
AKA George.
otherwise D1CK H34D.
Okay.
Yeah, I speak Leet. I grew up in the 2000s, bitch. Leet hacksaws, noob.
Officially renamed Dickhead.
All right.
Oh, I can't see his name because I can't control him, but that's nice.
Do anything else, Colt?
Oh, right. Yeah, I also have a character. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I climb this ladder as my 5th and 6th move because I have 6. So I'm now standing, say, here on the roof.
Okay.
and then I take aim with high ground on this guy.
Yeah.
And if we're going with the same rules we went with last time, high ground is the range table just gets moved up. Either way, I still fucking hit.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yep. So 4d6. There you go. 11 to that guy that just got headbutted with a penis.
30.
And he liked it.
Probably.
Especially if it went in the oral orifice.
I probably should have shot first. That way, to give some sort of entry point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, aim for the head, put a golf ball size hole in. Just have the robot. Whatever.
All right. But that's it from me.
Find out that fucking image. Who's going next?
That would be the archivist.
Archivist. Want to point out?
I'm going to point at this one as I'm drawing my gun and yell, "Hey, if you want to work for me, you get to not die." And then I'm going to shoot this one.
Wait. What? You're going to shoot which one?
The one you and the robot have been shooting.
Okay.
Because it's going to be really hard for me to hit the ones behind it as they're behind it.
I want to retroactively, as I climbed up to this building, I was able to start seeing visually the people on the bridge, and I can now update. Hey, they're moving up over there.
And you're just seeing me for the first time.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, hey, buddy."
Appendages extended, foaming at the mouth.
So excited to tear people apart with his new toys.
I can literally see he's pitching a tent.
Yeah. Ruler out.
No, he's not hitting the robot. He's not hitting Dickhead.
I know, god damn it.
7 and 12 is a 15. I got a 17.
Nice.
46.
Yeah. 14.
That person dies, I'm guessing. If they don't die, they're fucking injured, man. They're not doing well.
They have had more dudes pump a load into them. That never mind.
One of them wasn't even a dude.
Well, dudes is in people, not dudes is in men.
I'm talking about the robot.
It's still a people, kind of. Not really, I guess.
It's not a droid, it's just a robot.
It's an extension of you, though, is
fair.
Like,
now what happened when you go below half the points?
You take -2 to everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that state called?
Seriously injured. I think it's called seriously injured or seriously wounded.
Right, yeah. Your character's seriously wounded wound threshold is half their total HP. And trying to find it. -2 to all action.
I believe sequence is up.
Yep.
Yep. And he's about to fucking dive off this roof, do a backwards
Yeah.
somersault flip into,
And
I
stab the
moved
two
to
people in the
die.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, I move to the back and jump off the roof in an attempt to stab this motherfucker.
I feel like you
Now,
gotta
are you
roll
doing
athletics for that.
two claws in one body?
Yeah, 2 claws in 1 body.
Okay,
Because that's all but the attack rule will actually allow.
that's fair. That's fair.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Twenty.
I'm sure that hits. Oh God.
Yeah.
And then rate of fire 2, so yeah,
Rolling for both
18
blades, yeah.
damage.
So,
Can you also do an acting roll on if you looked cool while doing it?
No, I
That's
think
so
that would
cool.
just be a cool check.
Can you just run a
I'm
cool
sorry.
check? No, you can't.
No, it's certain types. Of
I was just being silly.
all right.
Or even better, an intimidation check. They just watched a man
Ooh,
jump from a
yeah.
fucking roof and stab their buddy. Screaming bloody
Actually-
murder.
Go ahead and do intimidation.
Oh,
As-
okay. I gotta
As
find
he
it.
does that, like after I see him puncture this other person, can I point at the person I pointed at again and go, "It's an exploding offer, yes or no?"
What is intimidation? Shit. Is intimidation even a thing in this?
Yeah. It's oh wait. No. Maybe.
For intimidation, you would roll persuasion. Because it is a type of persuasion. You're trying to convince someone to do something.
Either persuasion or interrogation. No, it's not
Well,
interrogation.
interrogation would be if you're intimidating to try to get information.
Yeah. This dude right here just shit himself
Yeah.
and
Oh.
runs the fuck away.
Oh, see,
That's
that's
about right.
a mistake. Because I have a picture of their face
Yeah, we got
that
camera
has
feeds up on
already
this
been
bitch.
forwarded to data.
Yeah. He would just
And
like to
I'm gonna
live a
blow up
little
their
longer.
house. Well, he's gonna have about a day because tomorrow his oven's gonna spring a leak and explode on him.
Well, a day is better than none. So peace out.
He best get his affairs in order. Maybe go see the Padre over in Hey Hey. Absolve yourself of your sins.
Now I think
So
it
now they're
is.
just essentially. So now essentially these 3 are trapped here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
So
guys
the
are.
this
one in
opens up
front
and
and the one in back are very fucked up, and the one in
Yeah.
the middle is going, "Oh my god, I'm next."
so this opens up interrogation if the DM allows it.
If we killed 2 of these 3 and you can just like pin one of them with your little blah thingies, yeah, maybe.
Through the shoulder to the wall, preferably.
Yeah. So that's a thought.
Because we do need information.
Yeah, that is our job to get information.
In fact, I'll remind you of that over the radio.
Yeah,
'cause I
you're gonna
know how
have to
you
tell
get.
my character is. Yeah, you got to tell my character.
All right, so I think it's auto turrets now.
No.
I should play
It
barbarians
would,
more
it would
often.
be
Dude, it's so much fun.
Sunshine.
Danger, Tony.
Yeah.
How Ha 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 ha. So I'm going to move this big ass fucking thing's in my way. I'm gonna come to like right about here. Maybe. Because with my bow, I should be able to look around the corner and see at least.
You can hit all three of those guys from there because of like this is obviously a lower piece on the ground anyway.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I was going with it. So I'm gonna, fulfill this one's wishes. And just go after her.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, I fucking hope so. So then I gotta go for damage, which is a 40.
Yeah, that 17 hits out to 50 meters, by the way.
4d6.
Yeah, bows are insane.
For 15 damage. Pretty sure she's not worrying quite so much about being next.
Well,
All right.
I mean, they probably have 30 or 40 hit points, but that definitely hurt a lot.
But yeah, she's more focusing on the pain than being the next one downed. Because she's been hit.
All right. So now it's the auto turrets, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Question. How
Yeah.
do I throw a grenade?
That's a good question.
These for the love of God, not while I'm right here.
Because I'm only seeing shit for grenade launchers. But in Cyberpunk 2077, you have just physical thrown grenades.
Yeah. Oh. Page 177 under throw.
77 under
athletics
throw.
check, maximum range 25 meters. Uses the grenade launcher's difficulty values.
Okay, so I run an athletics to throw with a max range of 25. 177, you said? Choke, throw. Throw a person you're grappling or an object you are holding.
Do you still have that grenade?
I have a sleep grenade, yeah.
He was just asking.
Yeah, I was just asking how do I throw a grenade?
Okay, I was gonna say because if you hit right here, it might knock all of them the fuck out.
So
Along
that
with
was
me.
well,
no.
What
I'm
is
talking the
the-
guys down on the bridge.
yeah,
The bridge, yeah.
yeah.
What is the
Oh,
range
yeah,
of
you
a
can
grenade?
throw them, yeah.
I mean,
You're on the roof.
the
What
splash
is
range of a grenade.
the area of effect of a grenade? I don't.
I
It doesn't
remember
say.
seeing that somewhere. Give me a minute. I remember seeing that on
fuck
somewhere in
me.
the book.
I didn't realize there were so many more of them. Okay.
Yeah. Which is like we have these three handled easily between my
Yeah.
robot, you and Sequence.
Yeah.
You're easily going to get that
I
down to
might
just
be
one
able to
person.
get an eye on this one. My next turn.
The
if I
sleep
were
grenade
to-
puts him out for 1 minute, which is
This isn't a real one.
yeah, the one in the water is not real.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's 2 squares in all direction from the initial square.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, you landed it here in this formation, it would hit all of them.
No, it
and
wouldn't.
that's 20 turns, by the way.
It wouldn't hit all of them, but it would hit most of them.
I think you'd miss 3 or 2.
You would miss 2. You would
But
miss.
that's max throwing range is 25. So what
Yeah,
I'm
you'd
doing
miss
is
that
I'm
one and that one.
planning for the
Yeah, you
future.
would miss those 2.
That's 38 range. I'm planning. I'm planning ahead because I'm going to.
Yeah. Well, because if you move like over here, they're going to keep moving up and probably cluster here.
Yeah.
Which means on your next turn, you might have the range.
So I'm gonna shoot first and then move later. I'm gonna hit this guy once again. Ensure.
Wait, I thought it was the auto turns.
Oh, it is. Thank you.
Yeah,
Right.
because the Gooners haven't gone yet.
Would this be a
Nah.
sightline or no?
Hmm?
Is this a sightline or is that object, that generator obstructing? This is not a sightline, but this would be possibly.
Well,
Hi, kitty cat. Come here. Kelly. Come here.
oh,
Come
shit.
I have a couple of options with the turrets.
Well, I'll say yeah.
Yeah.
So that one by the robot.
Not next to Dickhead. Because
No.
next to Dickhead is blocked by the building, but the one in the middle,
Yeah,
This-
I'll allow the one in the middle.
this purple line here. All right, we're gonna try for it.
Your butthole. That's unladylike.
17 at a. Oh, that
Goodbye.
hits.
What?
Callie's telling me it's time to go to bed.
Oh. Well, she can
That
fuck off
hits.
for a few minutes.
At a 5d6. Here you go, bud.
It's,
Eat that.
18 plus 14 is 34. Nope.
30.
32.
Cat.
Where did
yeah.
you get 18 or 14?
She did 14 and you did 19. So it's 33 damage total. This middle one's taken.
All right. Next turret would be closest is, let's say, this one.
Okay.
And that's a miss. So then next would be this one.
This is heartbreaking.
I don't know which square of origin to start here, so I'll just do this one. It doesn't really matter difficulty wise, it's both in the same bracket, range
Right,
bracket. And that's a hit at 5d6.
All sixes. Not all sixes, but good.
Damn.
Still good.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
Next up, does this hit? Yeah. I mean, well, it's within range of the turret is the question.
Yeah.
That is what I mean. Are we? I guess technically closest would be this person.
And it would have a line of sight on it because it's sticking out from the building.
Yeah. All right. Misses either way.
And if we want to be technical, though, does it matter? It doesn't. You should technically be a square closer because the barrels would wind up in this square once orientated that way.
I'm not gonna. That's
I think that will
wouldn't
only
matter.
matter if it actually changes the square or the range bracket.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, then turrets are done.
Very cool.
The gooners are about to goon.
They are about to start
the
gooning their
gooning.
shit.
Tono, what's up?
You don't know.
Welcome. I got that hydrate for you.
And I got that dehydrate.
I'll hydrate.
I
This
also have
is-
dehydrate courtesy of my beautiful girlfriend.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, says the only person here that doesn't actively stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one, yeah.
So even Danger has streamed before.
Ooh. Who's that 20 going at?
Oh, haven't decided yet. Let's see. Pistols. That's pistols a 2d6, right?
Light pistol, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna go on Danger. That's its her birthday.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's her birthday. Here's a pistol.
Oh wait, well, even with the negative, that still hits. So okay. Plus that's
What
whatever.
stat do these fuckers have a 10 to?
Oh no.
Because 2 plus 10 plus 1d10 feels like a lot. For one stat to
I
be a
only
2 and the
put-
other to be 10.
2 points in handguns. As far as everything else, it is blank as far as I'm.
But it's
So
it's
they have
two...
so it's treating them as if they have a reflex of 10.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
You're only allowed to go to 8.
Their reflex, I don't show them having any reflexes or anything whatsoever. The only thing that I put points in is handguns.
Right.
All right, that was
Well, okay, if you hover over the 20 in the chat, I'll tell you where I'm getting that number from. If you hover over the 20 in the chat, you see how it says 2 plus 10?
yeah.
The first number is the points you put in, 2. The second number is the base stat. The base stat for handguns is reflex. They have a reflex of 10, according to that, plus the 1d10 roll.
Whereas the
Night Tono, much love, brother.
The goon previous did not have a plus 10 at all. So maybe that's just a crit? I don't know.
Oh, maybe. That could be. Maybe something happened and they did real good.
All that messes up. All right. Got 12 more minutes. All right. Back to top of the turn order.
Alrighty. Dickhead, instead of trying to penetrate this man's face with a forehead mounted dildo, decides to use his heavy pistol that he got. Not very heavy pistol, but heavy pistol. Which does 3d6, but also I'll just... Fuck, how are we going to do this? I was just going to roll a d10, right? And then manually add my pistol, half my pistol skill.
Yeah.
So it's 3 plus 7 is 10. So he misses.
Okay.
And I'll take that. That's fair. It's a dumbass robot. Fair enough. Okay. But me on the top of this building, I backtrack a little bit. Actually, no, I don't backtrack. I shoot first and then move later. Right, I can do that. I forget I can do that.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna this guy that's looking like he's been turned into Swiss cheese and possibly aroused. I'm gonna attempt to hit. I hit. I didn't even check. I know I hit. And 46. 12.
That's
Oh, and
average-ish.
you're going for that one.
The closest, this one right here. So I'll line up the shot there.
Well, I can say that they're pretty fucked up at this point.
They got like what 3-4 bullet holes in them and a bruised eyeball. And then from there I move 1, 2, 5. Still on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh wait, 6. Wait, no, 6. And I end my turn.
Okay.
I believe that makes Archivist.
All right.
Archivist.
Yep.
All right. So I see these guys are coming up this way.
Get the feet up. I just noticed the giant penis was deleted.
About okay, I'm coming in this way, but I'm climbing the ladder, and I'm assuming I can get to about here. Because 1, 2, 3, yeah. Can I see any of them from here? Like, can I see them from here? Or is this building in the way?
We see at least the butt end of them.
Oh,
Unless
like, roller up.
Depends on how tall these buildings are.
And whether or not this is elevated in comparison to this. And yeah, there isn't enough topography here for me to really know.
Yeah.
We'll say this one, no. These 3, yes. And these 4, yeah.
Okay.
So for the most part, you can see all but one.
Okay.
Because
Well, I'm
one's
going to try
covered
to
by like
shoot
rock cover.
this guy.
Basically.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Which I don't remember what the range on that was, but we'll look in a second. Or if somebody else wants to look now.
I got you. It's 20.
20. All right. So I need to hit a 20 or better. Which I did not.
Well, hold on.
Oh,
wait,
but
high
I'm
ground
elevated.
advantage. High ground
Yeah.
advantage. Yep.
So that does hit.
You were going for this one?
No, I was going for the one Zach's pointing at.
That one, 20.
So shifting the range one because of high ground, it puts me at a DV of 15 to hit.
Yeah. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll for damage.
I don't know where that came from. I didn't even do anything. What?
What'd you get? 11?
No, because I didn't even roll. I don't know where that came from. Or how it happened. I've never seen that before.
Same. I mean, I just manually roll 4d6 every time.
It's the same.
I think someone found if you click one of the squares, it fucking auto rolls damage or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, well, you know what? I should have taken the 11. 10. On 4d6, I rolled a 10. And
Hey.
on one of the die, it was a 3.
I mean, Dave, on both
That's
of those
skill.
rolls, you rolled double ones. You rolled snake eyes.
Oh, rough.
That's funny.
On both of those rolls, you rolled both a single 6 and snake eyes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
It was foretold, I guess.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Something like that.
The game said,
That's a 10
"Listen,
the
bud."
hard way, brother.
Yeah, listen, bud. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing fuck about
All right.
shit.
So, is that last of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Sequence, you're up.
All right, well, you pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna keep chopping this motherfucker up with my blades inside of him.
I'm radioing him during this turn. Alive. I'll keep one alive. You please.
I can still see
Yeah.
3 enemies,
Why
so I
does it
can
have to
kill
be one
one.
of these ones?
I mean, it doesn't
You
have
have
to be.
more?
Well,
I'm
neither
just
me
putting
or
out a-
you can see the other ones yet.
I'm putting out a
I'm
general
just saying,
advisory.
you don't have to leave Sequence and I in charge of the leaving one alive thing.
We can kill 2 of these fuckers.
I mean, we
Easily.
could kill all 3.
Pretty
Yeah, but we don't
You
know
don't-
there's more
Motherfuckers
coming
You
could
up.
don't
keep one
know
of
that.
theirs alive.
Yeah. Me and you don't know that other people
Oh,
are
no.
coming, though.
No. Danger does.
She
I
Well, then
do.
I don't.
Well, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Even if that's not how that works, I'm telling you.
The phone
I'm
in your
seeing-
head starts to ring with a video call from me looking at these guys.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking in my head is, just in case shit goes airy over here, we still want as many people
there's-
alive as possible.
There's 3. I can kill one.
All right, roll for damage.
Kill one. I'll kill one. I'll keep one alive, maybe.
The way that I'm picturing this is I'm like, as you're mid swing, already like starting to slice their throat. I'm like, alive, I have to stop.
All right, all of a sudden,
Maybe not that one.
bud goes all over the fucking place.
Because I'm not worried about this guy dying. I'm worried about him just rampaging into the next one and just, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's 100% what's gonna fucking happen. Are you
So
kidding?
that one died.
He's
It's
gonna
Yeah,
do a
that
Foo
one's
Fighter.
dead.
I don't even need to be here anymore.
Then I'm going to use my
To be
move action to step over his body, trapping these 2 between me and the robot.
And he's like,
All right.
I don't know, this thing is brand new. I don't know how to work it yet.
With Lady Hawkeye going,
And then that's my turn.
Yeah.
By the way, the robot is expendable.
You're up.
I'm just saying.
oh yeah, it's not even
Oh,
ours.
yeah? Oh, okay.
We stole it.
Well, when you-
Well,
So
to
if
be
you-
fair, nothing has hit the robot yet.
Yeah.
We did permanently attach a dildo to its forehead.
Yeah.
I am gonna go
Okay.
to try to hit this one.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. 0 to 6 meters, it's harder to hit because they're
Yeah.
closer,
Right.
but 7 to
Yep.
12 goes down to 13. Then back up from there,
Well, that or
which,
going
yeah,
for
you
that one.
definitely hit.
yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, that's not even okay.
Go ahead and roll damage. Fuck it.
It can't be 7 meters away and it's on an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
Order?
I don't. That's the way that
Don't
it's
cripple me.
calculating distance is bad.
Yeah, a bit.
Okay, snake eyes
But
though.
9
But
damage.
yeah.
Hey, I just did that same thing. But slightly different.
Well, I can say that those two between y'all are almost fucking dead.
Perfect.
Yeah, one doesn't have a trachea anymore. The other one's been shot by a few arrows.
And then their buddy is missing limbs.
Yeah, no, the buddy is already dead. That one bled out a long time ago.
I want to play. God, I want to buy Cyberpunk just to run a Mantis Blade build. Are there Mantis Blades in 2077?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
I'm fucking doing that. Summer sale, here I come.
Use code
That is coming up.
15% off. Mantis.
Summer sales in July,
Next
right?
week. Next week, the 26th.
Yeah.
The same day I get paid.
Nice.
I got paid Friday.
Turrets are up next, right?
Yeah.
Get paid this upcoming Friday.
So I've lined up my first shot.
Okay.
That's a miss. Closest to this guy would be this.
And 626. Awesome.
That's a cataclysmic miss. Then we got this one, 10 yards away.
Damn.
What the fuck? Can this guy see? No, not yet. Okay. All right. All right. Well, no turrets fucking landed a shot this entire because this can't see. Maybe it could see that. But that's literally the same shot that I made the earlier round. So we've established that this shot can be made. Please.
Wait.
What is that? 18? That hits. That hits. I made it. At least one of the turrets hit. That's 5d6. 15.
Okay. And who was that aimed at?
They'll line up right now. In front of sequence.
Oh, yeah. We'll say that one just turns into a puddle of blood.
All right. So they're dead. So now there's just one left between the robot and Luan.
Yep.
He forgot to let me wrestle him to the ground.
All right, so that's all the turrets.
Yeah. Now it's the goons.
The Gooner boys.
Okay.
It misses.
And me.
No, the enemies are the you. You don't need to
Sorry.
goon. You have me.
I meant Tony, but okay.
Oh,
It's subtracted.
You just say it's a trick.
Difference.
Tony has corporate lackeys.
Oh, they don't yet. All right.
Yeah, but
We got 19.
ew. Ew. So beneath me.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You make them do embarrassing things to please you. You're an executive.
No.
Make them fuck each other in your office.
Exactly.
And you promise
That's
them a promotion while doing so, but you never actually plan on giving them the promotion.
Right.
It's all right. They win. It is 11:30. Y'all want to end it there since we are back to the start of the turn order?
I
Yeah.
would be down for that. I do have one question.
Yeah.
The archivist is first, and that is well within range of him tossing a grenade, and they are all clumped up now. He would miss one.
The archivist is not first.
Not
Data
the archivist. The data is first.
Yeah.
Sorry, I see the name archivist on my screen, and that's what's stuck in my head. Data is first and has a sleep grenade. If we can knock these guys out, the situation is resolved within 20 turns.
I would miss one. Yeah, I would miss this guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and toss the grenade if you want.
So a throw is a what was it? Athletics?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, hang on. They
That was
need
so unexpected.
They need this save on a DV 13 resist torture drug check. So Fen, have fun doing that for 7 people.
Or just roll it once.
Yeah, or just roll it once.
What dice?
Resist torture drug check. Let me just roll mine so you can see the math.
It's a will check.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's will plus D10.
D10.
And these are gangers. Their will is probably shit. Otherwise, they wouldn't have joined a fucking gang. Like,
This could be resolved.
How many are you hitting?
7.
It'll hit 7 of them.
Because it's within two blocks, we determined. So it would hit
Yeah.
7.
everyone in this range.
Yeah.
Everyone
think
fails,
all
it
of them.
looks like.
Yeah, so they go to sleep.
We could really resolve this turn now if they're all asleep.
Yeah, I just holler, hey, now that your friends are asleep, do you surrender or do you die? At this one.
Going to remove sleep grenade from that. That was 500 eddies well fucking spent, boys.
Yeah. We should probably invest in more of those.
Yeah.
And they all go to you because your athletics is crazy.
It's not.
And now 8 more pop up from the north.
8 more pop up from the. God damn it. Well,
Oh.
fucking next time, boys. But we have 20 turns to deal with everybody who's still conscious.
Yeah.
And we'll have plenty of I have 4 handcuffs. And only 2 of them have gross shit on them.
Wait, but we don't know.
All right, I'm leaving this call now. Y'all.
Yeah, we're calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that who is after?
So I tossed the grenade. I still have movement. I still have my robot. And Dave is next.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Put that in my journal real fast so we remember that.
Yeah, me too.
That you used in
Yeah,
action.
no, 500 eddies to deal with 7 dudes who, if we just go and take and sell their equipment, we get that back.
Okay.
We don't know about. Well, I don't know about the 8 new goons from the north.
Did they sensors? Did the sensors pick them up?
I mean,
then?
let's be fair. There's probably cameras all over the fucking place. So
Yeah.
But I
so
don't
I
have
can
a
see
HUD.
them on the cameras.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's currently my turn. I don't know they've showed up yet.
Okay. I will open up my hand and just display what's coming through on my hand as it's new. And just say, hey, data. And point.
Okay, so, but that's just me and you. Danger would also see it.
I wouldn't.
Sequence would fucking not.
But
He's
you're
in a blood
with,
rage.
But you're with Sunshine. So Sunshine could tell Sequence. I let Data know.
If Sequence,
I told you.
If Sunshine gives a fuck to let Sequence know.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
Depends on how much
Okay.
blood he got on me.
None yet, looks like.
Yeah, you're kind of far away.
Archivist let me
Awesome.
know about 8
Eh.
new goons from the north.
Good night.
Dude,
I need to go
I'll-
find some Benadryl.
night, baby. I'll see you in a minute.
Oh, he's gone.
Who's on my-
Dude, I told you
say
that
the
hollow
fire.
projector in my hand was going to be useful. That is the cheapest thing I bought today, and it has been the most useful so far.
What was the? Did I have another temporary attribute bonus besides assault rifles? No, I didn't.
Nope. Just
It was
assault
just
rifles.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. My skill points are -2, so that checks out.
Because I don't know why the tracking is different in this versus every other thing, including because the pre-builts come out with skill points -2 too.
Just so
And I-
y'all know, those other 8 I was gonna have pop out 2 turns in, but I decided to be nice so y'all didn't get overwhelmed.
Also, it is important to note for you, Dave, and this is something your character would already be aware of. Sleep grenade. They can just be touched. They can be damaged. Like if one of their goon squad mates just walks up to them, shoulder taps them, they wake up. But it's an action. It takes an action to wake
That's
up one
why-
of them.
That's why I was trying to convince this one to give the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hey, don't wake up your friends. I'll shoot you.
Also, turrets are dumb. They're automated. I'm not in control of them.
However, turrets have built-in threat detection, and an unconscious person is not a threat.
True. Okay. I'll take that. I mean, as long as the DM also takes that.
But it makes sense
It does.
to me, at least. Because any automated system like that, you would have to have threat detection built in.
All right.
Shit, I guess I'm gonna have to start making another mission this week.
Oh, I'm sure these extra 8 are going
I-
to give us a hard time.
Oh yeah. Well,
There's no turrets up there.
Bear in mind, brother, you can always have us fuck around and do social stuff too, and like meet new
Yeah.
people at like
Yeah.
places and shit like that.
Yeah, because remember, because our characters still have friends, enemies, and whole backstories that you can explore if you want.
Yeah.
And so far, we've just been
Because
shooting
just RP
motherfuckers.
sessions are still just as fun as combat sessions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have run
Yeah.
and have participated in sessions that were nothing but RP for a couple of weeks back to back before.
Need to go through y'all's character sheets again now that we're outside of the intro shit.
And Zach, if you want, I can send you a tech that I built, kind of as how I would build a tech if you want something to look at and compare to the pre-built, and then kind of build your own from there.
Yeah. If I mean, if we're mid combat, I don't want to swap classes mid combat.
Oh
but
no, but
Yeah.
it'll
I
give you something to look at.
If we wrap this up at any point, then like after we wrap this up, I could say my character dips, new character joins, and I'm controlling that new character.
Well, and realistically, your old character could come back for certain jobs too. They don't have to be dead or die or anything like that. They could just
true.
go off and do their own thing and not go on missions.
True.
You know,
They
and
are a
that's one of the
netrunner.
things I like about how Cyberpunk is structured, right?
Yeah.
Is we could all run 2 characters of 2 different classes, because there are 8 or 9 class types.
Yeah.
So I could
Which-
run a fixer and a lawman, and Luan could run a rocker boy and a med tech, and you could run a net runner and a tech, and Danger could run an exec and a media.
And to
right?
the interest of the chat listening to this, I'm nervous about running a net runner where I don't understand net running in tabletop Cyberpunk. So it's
Right.
An amount of complication I don't know that I'm brave enough to deal with entirely. So,
well, especially learning a new system with a new type of experience, and I totally understand that. Because I looked at Netrunner myself and went, I don't know the system well enough to be comfortable that I would be able to put, but I'm also too lazy to run a wizard, which I know how to play. So
right.
There's that.
I'm about to call it.
All right,
catch
later,
y'all
brother. Much
later.
love.
Peace.
But yeah, and Zach, if you wanna sit and brainstorm or pick my brain as to my understanding on how any of this works, just let me know, because I love tabletop games. I really do.
I have I'm hoping I have enough time next week to take a look at possibly setting up a second character, not fully swapping, but setting it up next weekend. But I do also have the week of the 4th off entirely, so we can spend some time there too.
Nice.
Very nice. And we could realistically, I am also a fixer, so if Fen is okay with it, if at any point you guys want to run something in the middle of the week.
Right. Yeah, you could schedule your own.
We could run all characters, yeah.
I could run, off regular day streams to run like, and of course I'd coordinate with Fen because I don't want anything to happen that isn't canon to his story, right?
Yeah.
But like, instead of doing a hustle one week, I might talk to Fen about, okay, what's a dollar amount I get to play with so we can all make some, money as a quote unquote hustle, but I'm really just setting up a job for you guys.
Yeah.
So, and I think but again, that's one of the things I like about conceptually about the Cyberpunk universe is it's so open, right? Like there's the availability to get into all kinds of stuff or nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I would be interested to get into the more social aspect because we have obviously where I didn't realize how good my handgun skills were.
Hicker, yeah, what's up?
Obviously, we have combat down pat.
Right. I finally got 5M working again. We'll be coming back to RP sometime this week.
Nice.
So
hell yeah.
That's fuck, man. Okay, Zach, I figured out what it was.
Was it dependencies?
Kind of. I hadn't launched GTA.
Which is the basic, Dave, that's if you're modding, you launch the game once and then you mod.
I know, but I overlooked it, brother. But I didn't think about it, right? Because in my brain, GTA's been installed on this computer forever, except this is basically a brand new computer. So it don't work that way.
Right.
But yeah, no, that was my holdup. And then the day I got it fixed, I want to say 5M was down for some reason. And then the day after that, I hopped in the server and a bunch of craziness happened. You'd trying to get set up and get my settings all set, because I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but you can't just set your settings to play in 5M and then stream, because 5M is kind of a fucking bitch and you have to do things just so. Otherwise, either your stream will crash or 5M will crash. And that's just a thing. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did some and especially since I'm using so much of my video card to stream to multiple platforms now. So that's not entirely true. I'm streaming to TikTok off my processor. because fuck it.
Fair enough. Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna head out from there.
All right, later on, brother. Much love. Be well.
Peace out. Good shit tonight.
Good shit, brother. Luan, before you go.
Yes.
I'm dipping. All right, chat. That is going to be it from me this evening. I'm getting more and more excited and into it every single fucking week that we do this. I think this is going very well. I'm actually this is turning out better and more fun than I expected. This is turning out more fun than I expected it would be. So I'm really happy with that. But chat, I will be live next on Tuesday this week, doing my usual, doing some dulls, doing some Mass Effect 3 continuation. But as for this evening, folks, I hope you all have a great rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, or whatever time of day it is. Wherever you're in the world, I hope you have a good one. And I hope to see you guys all again next time. Adios.